So, good afternoon, peeps. Welcome to another watch along. And I had to get the green screen sorted out in a minute. But listen, it's all sorted out now, so it's good. So yeah, welcome back again, and hope you're having a good afternoon and a weekend. And yeah, back to game 7. We're still looking for our first win of the season. We've got a difficult trip to Wolves, and you have to go back to 1977 since we lost there, and we unbeaten against Wolves in the last 7 games, something like that, mostly draws. And yeah, so it's been okay. So if you do like the video, please smash the like, subscribe if you're new. And the team sheets has come out, and it's definitely an unchanged side. So I'll just go for the comments first of all, and do smash the likes up, by the way, and subscribe if you already knew. And I'm another 86 away from getting 1,000, which is a magnificent achievement. You know what I mean? But listen, if I get over 1,000, I'll be happy. I mean, I'm not asking for 10k, 20k, 30k on my subs list. Minimum grand will be fantastic. So yeah, I go for the comments before I get the team lined up, and I've got Toonami first of all. I'm going for 3-1 win, gonna have them 2 by the way. If we lose, even draw, Bruce has to be sacked, because this game we have awful fixtures. We could be down by Christmas. Yeah, you're not the first one, mate. Totally agree. I should just give Rafa some money. It hurts watching Everton. That's 1 seat at the minute, by the way. Everton's just had a goal offside. And big up to my guy Tony, and he wants to be on wind up, mate. 3-1 Newcastle. Much as a pig's fly. When do you ever score 3 goals? I can't remember scoring 3 goals, not for a long, long time. And that needs to be fixed up very, very quickly. And Annie, my guy, listen, I do apologise about yesterday because he got trolled, and I hope that they never done it. I tell you something, they need to be charged. They need to be arrested. They need to be banned on the socials, you know what I mean, this platform, you know what I mean? It's okay running their mouths, but when it comes down to it, they won't say in your face, won't they? So whoever done it, just tell us who you are. Yeah, I doubt you will. Jules, I'm absolutely fine, mate. And afternoon to you, Jake, big Leeds fan down there. Hey, Annie, down close up. Yeah, good. I got Tony again. Never lost a day we don't deserve to be in this league with York our Bruce. Gran Hee Chan and Chinsao will have a field there. Charlie off to the bench. He'll be needed later on, by the way. Let's have it real there. And Bristol City playing a bit about the day, incoming 2-0 loss. I think you'll win that game today, Annie. I think you'll win that game today because Peterborough off and on at the minute. And your away record's fantastic as well, even though you got beat off Millwall the other day. And got Malcolm high to you, mate. Boosties have reverted 5 at the back. The Super Mono Bell Jules, I think it's 4-3-3, mate. Definitely 4-3-3 by the looks of it. With me, ASM, and Jordan up front. Yeah. And afternoon to Danielle, hope you're okay and passionate as ever. I have left the link. If anyone wants to come on the chat after the game, let us know. Click on that and you'll be in. And I'm paying watching Everton. It could have been us or Everton or one siege out of goal disallowed, by the way, just offside. Bruce will go back 5. He's stubborn like that. Has 1 siege written all over it. Jake is 4-3-3, mate. I mean, for my opinion, it's 4-3-3. Coventry 4, Fulham 1. Yeah, I've seen it. I'm shocked to see Fulham losing 4-1, by the way. Yeah, so, hey, it's what it is. Coventry's having a fantastic season under Mark Robbins. Brilliant. Whichever Watford, if we perform like he did against West Ham, then I think he'll come away with the win. I think he'll win them today. I don't think Watford are good, by the way, apart from Sarr. We are my good. And that's from my guy, Rob. I just can't say I win a dear Paul. You're not on your own, mate. I think we'll play well, but I think we'll be lucky to get a draw. A lot of people saying a draw. 1 each. That's absolutely positive there. But it was either win or bust first, because you need to win before we go into the international break. And I got, well, we are my guy. Oh, wow. But I tell you what, that's what I said all the ladies the other day. I think that's trolling like anything. Like Bass's doing it, Ian's doing it. Sam's doing it as well. Yeah, so it's all happening there. So I must be famous, by the way. Not as famous as Daniel, but Dan is famous than I am. There you go. And just going through other people. Afternoon, Anthony. Hope you're okay, mate. It's Wolves. We always draw. Yeah, we do. Not today, but we're going to get beat. I hope I'm wrong, by the way. And yeah, let's go straight on to the team lineup straight away. It's an unchanged team. And I'm sure it's a 4-3-3. I'm just going to go up now, guys. It just gives 2 seconds. I've got to try this one. No, that's not it. Try that one. There you go. Then you got it's the same 11. Yeah. And guess who's on the right? I wonder. Oh my God. Should have been Sean Longstaff, to be fair, because he was a hero last week. Who's man of the match? Should have the player on the back of the program. You know what I mean? But look at that team. I mean, I'm getting people saying 5 at the back. Sky saying 4-1-4-1 according to Paul. Yeah, 4-1-4-1. But the thing is, though, they never tell us. You get different people telling us what formation you're going to play. Excuse me. People's at a loss. I mean, don't get this guy. This forward don't do tactics. I've noticed that. Unbelievable. Yeah. He better score the day, mind. He better perform. Get a couple of goals, and then we'll be absolutely fine. But why are you putting that guy back of the program? Why? He's not exactly brilliant, isn't he? He'd be better off being a modeler. You know what I mean? Take out the career as a model. Because he ain't a footballer. He's not. I'm sorry about that. He's not. I mean, Matt Ritchie must be laughing, must be smiling that Traore is not on the pitch today, because he would have got ripped a good one. He would have been absolutely ripped apart. Yeah? Do smash the likes up, by the way. I've got 18 people. Come on, what, 100 people watching today? 100 people watching today. I want to get 3,000 hits today, at least, at the end of the game. And that's all I want to see. That's how we roll. Let's go. I've changed my mind. 2-0 to the tune. I'm on new medication. Andrew, I hope you're all right, mate. I hope you're correct. Jolene bent over to just leave there. Oh, man. You know what? He'd be better off going to in London and bow to the Queen. I'm sure the Queen will be very happy with this guy. So, pause at Wolves today. He'll try and come on after the match and have a 5 or 10 minute chat about the game. And I've got Andrew again off here for Richie Mind. Traore's not playing, but Trin Seao's playing today. He's decent. He's a decent player. I look at the Wolves back 3. I don't feel that quick. I don't feel that good. I mean, I spoke to Mike last night on the Paul show, and he said Conor Cody is not as good as people make out to be. And for him being international, wow, they were shocked. I'll read some more comments, by the way. I've got Paul again watching the match. If there's a stream on live app, but I'll pop in half-time and full time, mate. Paul, you carry on, mate. And it's always going to be open. I've got 20 people. It's creeping up now. Let's roll. I got Joe Linton, did a good job back in defence against Watford, so Troy might be stopped. Troy is sub-tools, mate. I'll bring up the Wolves line up in just a few seconds. I want to tell you what Bruno Larch has been saying about Steve Bruce in a minute, yeah? I'm going to read out this comment there. I'll come after the game, mate. David, you know me, mate. You're always welcome. Oh, and by the way, good job Newcastle Fans TV with my guy Lee. You were magnificent on there as well. 2 on the Wolves, and Christ knows score for us. Malcolm, I'm with you 100%. And Evan saying hi. Dan said 2-1 to us. Daniel, positive today. Afternoon, Moulton. That's Andrew. Just go flying there. Ephraim's picking up David. And yeah. So what do you think of that team lineup? 4-3-3 for me. And tell us what formation is that. Tony said 5 at the back. Have I read Jason's Yeah, sorry, Jason, I missed you out, mate. I do apologise. I mean, this is my guy, Jason. Hey, John, hope you're on, mate. Julian is in again. I want to see Dwight Gale playing games and also want to see Jamal Lewis in the team. I'm on the same boat, mate. He should be coming at left back. At least he's a left back, playing left back. Richie cannot play there because he gets ripped apart at left back. He haven't got the legs for it anymore. Let's be real. And Steve Bruce just hasn't got a clue, hasn't he? Let's be real. I don't know what to say, man, but fair comment. I've got GS7 looks very happy, mind. Well, If he doesn't perform, it'll be cussed. If he plays well, he did okay against Watford last week. I'll give him that, by the way. And he worked hard. I'll give him that. But let's be real. I want a lot more than that from this guy. Just going through there. I've read that. I'll just go down, shift it a little bit. And yeah, I mean, Paul said Joe Linton's when he found some strength and awareness, he became decent at keeping the bar. He used to lose it so easily. He's got a long way to go for me. I mean, Malcolm McDonald's come on and said that he loses the ball every 2-3 times. And Malcolm McDonald did not rate him at all whatsoever. He said, I will quote, he is the worst centre forward in his lifetime. Wow. I think he's right in that. I mean, if it's like 10, 50 million, we wouldn't be speaking about it, yeah, because it costs £40 million. And everyone is cussing up, which is fair enough, mate. You know what I mean? It's not his fault. He don't set the fee. But I'm judging as a player. That's it. He is absolutely poor. When Craig Bellamy came to Newcastle, everyone said, Craig, who? What's he going to do? He does score enough goals. And then I found out he worked so damn hard for the team. Yeah? I gave him a chance. He's got a problem with his scarf in his mouth. But let's be real, he's a damn good player. He works hard, he'll die for the club. Gets put a lot, by the way. Until he got sent off against Inter Milan all these years ago after, 5 minutes. Set a trap for him, and they've done it. And Dan, if you don't win the day, that's it. I will lose my mind. Daniel, come on, we chat after the match, bet. Yeah? I want to hear your passion. The passion. And yes, Mr. Newt, you topped up on subs for John. I kid. I do apologise, but I got there in the end. I see you starting false nines. You haven't got the players to play false nines. You just haven't. You got Ian. How you doing, my guy? I hope you're okay. Really, you could do a win a day. Don't need another weekend ruined. Do you know what it is, Ian? Right? We haven't won a game this season, and I just do not think we're gonna win a day. I really don't. Let's be real. And then I've got Daniel. Can we stop calling J7? That's embarrassing. Well, I've often, excuse me. I've always said a few words in saying J7. I can't say the words on there because Daniel's watching. I'll be monitored by Daniel today. And I haven't said it since. Please, what's the point of Gal being on the bench? He should have stayed at home. Yeah, me personally, I would have gone to a new club. I just work in Newcastle on the free. It was a bit foolish there, signing that new 3-year deal. And now I bet he regrets it. But listen, he's not a Premier League player anymore. He's a Championship player. And whoever gets him, I can guarantee you one thing, he will get you up. But right girl is then on the bench on, 40, 50 grand a week, just one on the bench. Nice, easy payday for Dwight, isn't it? And if I was Dwight, I'd do the same. Me personally, I'd rather play. Jules, that's line that screams 5-3-2 with 3 centre backs and 2 wing backs. Yeah, people saying that. People saying 5-4-1. People saying 4-3-3. And if it's 4-3-3, excuse me, fair play to him. But unfortunately, we'll see what happens on the day. He's not a centre forward though. Joe Linton's a wide player. And Steve Bruce, I've just noted this after 2 seasons. Wow. Behind the times. MVM forgot to put my glasses on. Enough. Andrew definitely chose back that puss. Bellamy had more problems than Jesse Smooth. Listen, he's a damn good player. He really is a good player, but you're right. I mean, his attitude, I'm sorry, he's fixing up at the time. But hey, if I give marks out of 10 for Craig, I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. I can't give him a 9. I definitely won't give him a 10, but I'll definitely give him a 7. And Daniel, we shouldn't give Gale a 3-year deal. Well said, Daniel. Totally agree with you. You should have moved on to another club. West Brom or Fulham would have been the perfect club. That just goes to show he got him signed a 3-year deal, hoping to get some money. But detect its value. Wow. And it didn't work, didn't it? It didn't work at all. I'm afraid you're right there, Andrew. And I've got Paul again. Needs at least 30 minutes game time if he's going to bring him on. I totally agree, Paul. But he won't do that. Excuse me. The only time he'll do that if you lose it by 2, 3, 4 goals to nil. Yeah? That's the thing. I mean, he seems a bit peed off at the club. He doesn't really want to be here. Do you know what I mean? And I feel sorry for him at times. Games. What's he now? 31, 32? Well, wrong side of 30, by the way. There you go. And none of this late sub balls, giving player 7 minutes. I think Steve Bruce is a joke anyway. That's why I want him gone. We lose this game, he's done. Look, Julian will never be a Premier League player. He will struggle in the Irish Premier League. Oh man, he'd probably struggle in the SPL more like. Guys, if this program crashes, I'll be back in 5 minutes, yeah, because the phone's ringing. And no, it's not Joe Linton. So, sorry about that, guys. Just go through the comments there. Can we call Joe Linton Jizzy7? No, don't call him J7. Don't. John, you love Joe Linton. David. You're back. Apologize, guys. And yeah, I couldn't just get the sword out because back again. I'll go through this comms very, very quickly because I'm a bit behind at this moment in time. If it will click. But yeah, just going to say, right, I mean, I'm going to talk to you about what Bruno Lage has been saying about Steve Bruce in a second. So please be patient on that. Right, I do apologise, guys. There we go. I'll fire this quickly. I do apologise. Just the internet's having problems. Everyone can see the team photos. All sorts are loading number 4s. Yeah, totally agree. If I don't read your comments out, I do apologise. Yeah, I don't blame Gil for signing at this stage and aging past his prime. Probably knows he's not PL quality. He's going to earn as much as he can while he can. Yeah, sums up beautifully, done it. It really does. Let's go for it quickly. Any options? I hope Anderson gets some minutes. Please move the line, not getting depressed. Julian, of course, I'll do that in a minute, Jules. Yeah, don't worry about that. John, going to the game today? Obviously, I'm not because I'm doing this. So I can't go all the games. So I can go to the home games, but at the moment, I'd rather do this at this moment in time. And I just hope you're well, mate. I'm indeed, mate. As long as you get a win today. Got happy feet, 2-1 Wolves today. Why Julian again instead of Gale? Yeah, I just don't get it. He just doesn't rate Steve Bruce anymore. That Bristol Dallas connection needs to get sorted, Jay. Times I've moved on. Yeah, I'm going to have to get it sorted out, mate, at some stage. So I've got Andy again, probably one of the scam Amazon calls. We get more of the time and peace and right off. Yeah, I totally agree. You've got a Wolves fan in the cut. You've got Harry Davies, or I'm going to call him Harry D. Come on, you Wolves. Yeah, it has crashed, mate. I do apologise. That's still a thing. Well, not really, but that needs to be sorted out ASAP. I thought PlayStation has crashed. Rest in peace, John. I'm still alive. Yeah, it needs to be sorted out, man. It's going well. War Games is awesome. Just have a look. I think Daniel's just mentioned about the cat kids contact in a second. Exactly. Totally agree. Just go for that very quickly. If I haven't read your comments, I do apologize. What did Bruce want, John? Throwing you tactical advice. And what do you think of the lineup? Oh, love it, man. He just said, I'm playing 4-3-3 like he did last week, and hopefully we're going to win some games. Let's hope that's the truth. Are you back? I am indeed. Well, this would be like watching TV in the 80s where you use antenna and when it was windy and the picture was so bad. Paul said, John, do you use talk broadband? Mine's run very slow. At the minute, we're using broadband, BT broadband, and it should not be like that at all whatsoever. But one BBC computer at school, the 80s for Italian school, all days, they were great. Andrew, they were brilliant. On to the takeover talk here. Soccer Saturday discussed the CAT kids, Merson muttering when the top 6 was mentioned. Oh my God. That guy, honestly, he's a decent guy, but let's be real. When it comes to Newcastle, he's absolutely clueless. He really is. This takeover is Moonstone and Steve Bruce and McDonald's. Me as well, presume it's over now. Mate, listen, I still believe this will go through. This will definitely go through because no one would talk about this last call, Fatima, right? She's a Middle Eastern expert, right? And when she takes the stand, she's going to rip him a good one, I'm telling you. Rip him an absolute good one. And then it will change everything in the arbitration. I don't really get to arbitration, to be fair. I think it's going to be an out-of-court settlement, by the way. You see what happens on that. Chance Clark saw the head out of the day. Slim. First goal scorer, for me, everyone's going to say Jimenez, but I do believe it'll come from a midfielder. Probably Neves for a 30-yard block bust in the top corner. He's on the grace of being a world-class player, but I think he'll probably leave Wolves at the end of the season. I think he's outstayed his time. He's a brilliant midfielder, him. He's always been striking as well, but he didn't get a jam down our throats like we did that day. And I think Daniel says, well, I can't understand Merson. This is the thing, right? I mean, these people do not want to take over, yet they're bigging up Steve Bruce. Would they big up Steve Bruce if he was at a top club? Definitely not. And some of those pundits, right? I mean, let's be real, absolutely hopeless. The lot of them. Okay, I'll be Dustball. Let's first go up and feeling. I'm just going to go on to the Wolves team lineup. get on shadows. I'm just going to get down the settings. Don't panic, guys. There you go. That's a Wolves team lineup. If I can get it up there properly. Thank you very much. That's better. It's not the best of pictures, but hey, there you go. They think they go with 3 at the back. Chio's going to be sub. Yeah. And Fabio Silva looks a good young player as well. Then Donker is not too bad, I guess. Yeah. I do like that big volley at the back. I mean, I don't understand why he's being dropped or I'm being playing. Yeah, but look at that team. Ruben Neves is quality. I mean, do not give him any space when he gets the bar, especially on the edge of the box, because he'll punish you absolutely big style. Moutinho, he's 35 years old, used to be a fantastic player. And then you got Tahi Chang Lang. He's a decent player as well. Came to Leipzig on the season-long loan. You got Chuang Chao. He's a decent player, wing back as well. Comes to Barcelona. Semedo came for Barca as well, by the way. And they're going to play a 3-4-3. I mean, they want to play 4-2-3-1, but the bottom line is Bruno Lage realizes he just cannot do it. So he's gone with 3 at the back. So I've got some more comments, by the way. You look at their team lineup if you want. That's no problem at all. What's quite funny is the Premier League are demanding to know who owns PIF. For 13 years, they had no clue who owned Newcastle United. Wow. I tell you what, they don't even know if it's been separated from the KSA at all. And then we need a striker on the field, and Bruce Puzzi is useless by saying we have 5 strikers when we have 1.5. Yeah. This manager is an arrogant, two-faced git. He really is. He thinks he knows a lot. He doesn't know a lot. And yet, all these arselicks is backing him up every single time his name is mentioned. Don't just speak the truth. He ain't good enough. Let's quickly make a cop go for Andrew. I know someone else bigged up Bruce by saying, big up Bruce. Yeah, and I quickly got it wrong. John in the background there, John, that's only for the team lineup, by the way, but took him off, but I'm going to put it back on a minute, by the way, in the next 5 minutes as well. It could be in the wind. They're making the internet slow. Could well be. Jason, it should be something up in Big Bruce's backside. Yeah, I totally agree. Bruce out. Just as Steve Bruce didn't watch the cat case. What's an utter melon? He's manager and he doesn't even show up. Doesn't know what it is, right? He's supposed to be a Newcastle fan, right? And he just showed us like that yesterday. He was asked a question. What a joke. It really is. Let's set back in the Bella. Will you be showing the game? Not on here, no, but I've got it on here. So I'll watch it and I'll just have a chat with you fans while watching the game. So kicks off in the next 10 minutes or so. Neves Casplen seems to have been around ages, but he's still only 23-24. Yeah, what a top player he is. I like him. Puts a stick up Bruce's backside, so he has something who's similar to spine. And if I pronounce Trincao right, Trincao, that's it. Oh, sorry, Jay, Trincao. I'm getting worse at pronouncing these names, am I? I'm not going to lie. And yeah, Jason and all that, everyone's saying hi. Yeah. So I don't want to be playing them a lot in Wearside next season. Neither do I. Because I'm telling you now, with this squad, I don't think we're going to beat him, to be honest with you, Sinner. They wouldn't even understand the importance of the time we're at Derby at all whatsoever. So that's the Wolves squad. Any Wolves fans in the chat want to look at this, just go for it. Because I've got to change it back up now. There you go. Back to Newcastle team lineup. And do smash the likes up, by the way. You know what? I only got 22 people watching the day, right? I'm not being funny, but just get some more in, man. That is absolutely awful, that. I had 45 the other night on the fans forum. They're doing well, and just Shane Paul's not here with us today because he's at the match. So, and yeah, I want to talk about Bruno Lage, what he's been saying. I don't know if the guys heard it. He said that Newcastle haven't been winning much football matches, but Steve Bruce is an experienced manager and knows how to win football matches. That's Bruno Lage's words. He knows how to win football matches. Unbelievable. Esler was backing up Steve Bruce, saying he's the best manager since sliced bread. He's only been in this country for a season, well, half a season, or not even 6-7 games, and he comes out and says that. Wow. I think lose today, lads. Anyone think we'll win? Definitely not for me. And Andrew said, why don't people have profile photos on YouTube? It doesn't bother me, but I do like to see who I'm talking to. Makes it really hard for the trolls. Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, you get some people don't put up pictures sort of thing, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. But I can see your point. But they're never going to change that anytime soon. And that is how it is. Still got 10 minutes to go before the kick-off. And yeah, the 4-3-3 for me, that'd be amazing. Welcome to this live listening to MATCHALONG video. Host Johnson, absolutely no J7 at the back. I don't know who put him at the back of the program. I just do not know. And also, they need to change it up next season. I'm telling you, it's too repetitive. Some people don't want picks on me. Don't mean we are trolls. Always are saying, there you go, Jake. There you go. It's all about personal opinions, you know what I mean? But if they all have thought of someone, they can always DM. Yeah, 2-0 for Ryan. Happy feet as well. I mean, Paul, just let you know that Paul will be in the chat after the match. So I'm going to have to send them a link as well. Like I said, the link's in the description. So if you click on that, it'll come to us. And then you can have yourself after the game. So people like Jason will come on. Hopefully Daniel will come on. And Dunil, Level 7 David will come on as well. Paul will come on live from Molyneux. People say Molyneux. Oh, man. Some people, man. One thing you don't do is put Newcastle and Sunderland fans together at a game. Blood and injuries always happens. Totally right. Totally agree. And you just don't do that. Newcastle Sunderland fans together doesn't work. Because it's like playing Russian roulette if you have Newcastle and Sunderland fans staying together. Unbelievable. And did that game finish 1-1, by the way? Or Trafford? And got prediction scary. I predicted correct a lot. I've gone for 2-0 defeat, so hoping I get it wrong. I thought you said 1-1. Was it 1-1 you said, yeah? Oh, that was last week. I apologise. 3-1 to Wolves. 7 minutes to go before the kickoff. And where is it sad to be relegated now? Will be against Sunderland and Borough again, and the takeover is in better waters. Always nice to have a derby, even for sometimes pain. Do you know what it is to me? I'd rather be in the Premier League. I don't want to be playing the Championship. I really don't. Because we are a big club, right? Just to think about it, 33,000 people watched live for the cat case. That is absolutely amazing. Yeah? It just goes to show it's for the public interest, right? I hope this arbitration is going to go public as well, and the cat case as well, because the fans need to know what's going on. The Premier League has been private for so long, hiding away from things. The Newcastle United and St. James Holdings have been on and up front, okay? And the Premier League is just going to be hiding yet again. But one of these days, I agree with Paul, by the way, they're going to get found out sooner rather than later. The Premier League don't want that. But I guarantee you one thing, it's going to happen at some stage, because you can't hide forever. You just cannot hide forever. And do smash the likes up, by the way. I'm trying to get the Wolves game, Newcastle game on. We pad us 100%, so that's cool. I'll probably go down to about 70% at the end of the match. And yeah, that's that QC, is it Lewis? I tell you what, he is rabbling it on all the time. The judge could have gone to sleep because he just kept on and on and on and on, you know. And he was so desperate. Excuse me. And the judge was saying, okay, you said enough. Once will do. Because he's quite scared that he's going to lose the case and that takeover is going to happen. Well, to Andros Townsend, they're a proper professional. Yeah, I do like Andros Townsend today. I think he's a decent player. And Adam Newcastle, he's done a fantastic job for us. Didn't keep us up though. And 2-1 to Wolves, open your run. Got final score on there, just taking about the Wolves 2 game. Here we go. Come out of the tunnel. Wait a minute, we'll go put on this time. I'm saying 87 minutes. That's the thing. It's like playing bingo, isn't it? It's like playing bingo. It doesn't look as like, by the way. Newcastle sold their tickets, by the way, but I don't think Wolves sold all their scene now. So do smash the likes up. 25 people watching at the minute. And if you want to talk about the takeover, I'll be happy doing that. Yeah, fans coming on. I'm going to click on as well. I hope it doesn't crash. Let's hope everything's going to be fine. Touch wood. Let's go for the formation here. So, like I said, do smash the likes up. You know the drill. And this thing looks like it's going through right to Hoffman's, took over the Premier League. Well, I tell you what, I'd love to see Masters and Hoffman in court and see they got to explain themselves. They're going to ask the question, why do you not pass it? And they better speak the truth. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, Newcastle's definitely 4-3-3, guys. And I've always said, if you can play 4-3-3 and play into the correct positions, then players are going to be so happy. But if you're going to play 5 at the back, then unfortunately, they're not going to be happy. So the front three is going to be Miggy, Alan, and Joe Linton. But Alan's going to be playing as a false 9. So it's 4-3-3. Tony, you're absolutely wrong, mate. There you go. You can make a game out of this one. One classic gets a free drink. Just ridiculous. Steve Bruce's tactics. Yeah, I totally agree. Liverpool looking at ASM, I can see it happening. Like, well, one of those 3 lads is going to have to leave the club. And no, please, no takeover talk. Okay, I won't do it then. But for me, 4-3-3. I love 4-3-3. That's a perfect position there, formation there. I'll tell you what, play that formation until the end of the season, yeah? I think you'd be absolutely fine playing that formation there. I hate to say it, I like Wolves' kit, born in Newcastle. Still want to beat them, but their kit isn't bad at all. Yeah, it looks decent, doesn't it? And Federico's captain of the day, or Capitano. And can you see ASM going to a top club like Liverpool if he's unlucky to start for a while? Let's be real. He wants to be in the first team. He wants to play for the French national team. He'll not get out at Newcastle. He just won't. But I hope I'm wrong. Yeah, do you think we win against Watford? I think Leeds would just win that one by 2 goals to 1 today. Watford will score, but I think Leeds will see the day. We need ASM for the whole season, or we are down, in my opinion. Yep, I totally agree. Quietly competent Andrew. Yeah, there you go. So, having a minute's applause for Roger Hunt, Liverpool legend, who sadly passed away this week, age 83, and he's been a terrific player for the Scout, for Merseyside us. And he is a damn good player. He's quick, direct, and he's a World Cup winner. And way before my time, but listen, what can I say? Just rest in peace, Roger, and my heart goes out to his family as well. And it's sad to see him passing like that. Just still, if I finish 1-each, I think that game finished 1-each, you know. And all United fans are coming saying, all it out, yeah? And not being funny, let's be real. Let's be real about it, right? I mean, for me, in my opinion, Ole is still a decent manager. And if they're going to sack him to replace him with, do you know what I mean? Let's be real. He's doing fine. Just give the lad a chance. He's near the top of the table. Okay, didn't win a day, you 1-each, but just, you know, just get off his back, get off his case, you know. And I'm quite confident that the accumulation of points that saves us as we dust ourselves down, roll our sleeves up. You know what it is, Jason, right? When he said that, the guy is an absolute monorail bellend. So don't come out and say positive, negative things, boosted. You know what I mean? Not you, Jason, but listen, crazy. Now I've got ASM. Isn't as good in my opinion. He has some good tactics, but pass needs to work. He needs to end product. Just kick it off, by the way. Also, he's just signed until 2026, so Ash can price him at 60 million and keep him. Wow. Let's see about that. I just don't think he's to be here next season. That's my opinion. Costco's over. And just clear that way for Wolves. Starting positivity there. Can you imagine ASM under Pep? Don't give too much clues away, mate. Depressed even before the game has started. Yeah, all their contracts don't mean a thing these days. I totally agree. It's only a piece of paper. Getting to the point in the season now where draws aren't that helpful at the bottom portion of the table. You've got to win your games. Even if you don't win your games, then you've got to struggle for the rest of the season. Newcastle got a free kick, by the way. Please smash the likes up. And yeah, so far, still 0-0 after what? A minute? It's a blatant free kick, by the way. It's a push, Never's pushed in. So, got a free kick there. Just float it over. Plays it sideways. Ball's being tossed in and it's headed away with ease by Wolves and hooves it up the field as well. This is the thing, right? We had a decent free kick, by the way. A decent free kick, deep in the half, and it goes and places it sideways and then toss it up. Unbelievable checkouts, you know. You get a free kick, just be direct with it. Just have a go. Fulham beat 4-1 today, may struggle to come back up. It'd be nice to see new teams that are playing the our league. Yeah, I totally agree, mate. I mean, it looks like Bournemouth is going to take advantage today because West Brom lost. Fulham lost today. Coventry's having a fantastic season. And can you imagine Coventry went up this season? Unbelievable. That's another poor free kick there. Poor man. And then it's played all the way back to Fernandez. All the way back to Cardalo. How long will we revert back to back five? God, anything can happen at Newcastle. That's a free kick, by the way. Went straight into ASM. That's a poor tackle of that. By Corder, and he's staying down. He's just letting ASM know that he's about, and he's still down. Absolutely clattered into him. Look at it. Oh man, that should be a yellow card there. I'm sorry, that should be a yellow card all day long. And ASM's still down. I tell you what, he better not get off. There you go, Bruce. Stay with your hands in your pockets, man. Where's Graham Jones? Well, he's in there. And he's still down. This doesn't look good at the minute, doesn't it? Tell you what, let's stop the screen. That's better. That's it. Hands in his pockets, no directions. Don't tell players where to go. Like that sort of thing. Tartar them. Gee whiz. Could you imagine if that was the expression Spurs fan did that? He would have gone on and won him. 1 minute, Jason. Yeah. Quit playing on it and get up, man. Yeah. And he's still down. He's still looking ginger. He's going to walk off, by the way. And I got my guy of Australia. Hey John, hey everyone, fingers crossed we both have good results today. I'd be stunned if Norwich have a draw, to be honest. I got Graham B in the cut. Ivy John still sticking to the 1-2 predictions. I'm sticking to 1-2 for Wolves, mate, I'm afraid. And Bournemouth, Euro Club, Watford, Norwich, 2 good for Championship, 2 bad for the Prem. Newcastle is slipping down there too. Now, Hayden's got fouled again. Newcastle got a free kick on the left-hand side. I've got to block that one, by the way. It's something to do with, guys, it's just media stream sort of thing, just come up, so I've added about 10 of them. And Hearts is going great in SP Online, John. They're going really well. They are. Aren't they playing? Just think about it, right? They're a goal up, by the way, right? And they got promoted last season. But listen, wow, they're playing some good stuff, apparently. So big up to them. And, you know, I can't see Celtic winning the league this season. No chance. No chance. Especially when they got beat 4-0 the other day by Leverkusen. And to be fair, they look really decent. If anything goes off, the game's over. Yeah, Jason, I'm dreading it, mate. I'm absolutely dreading it. After into Andrew again. So Newcastle got a free kick. I'm sure Richard's going to take it. His set piece is absolutely poor. There we go. What was that? I mean, give it to Miggy. Miggy should be taking set pieces, man. And we're still on the attack here. We're being pissed off, by the way, and ball's going wide. ASM's on it. They got 2 on him, by the way. I tell you what, they must know about him because they got 2 on him already, by the way. But it's been a positive start for us in a minute. And cross comes, so that's easily dealt with, by the way. That's gone out for early goal far left-hand side. The cross comes in, and there's no one in the middle. And that's gone out for a goal kick. That's why we haven't got a centre forward at the end of things. And 6 minutes gone, well, 7 minutes gone is Neil Seach. And I've got Jason. I say all the time, Miggy should be on set pieces as he took him for Atlanta United and scored many. Totally agree. Why does Richie have to keep taking set pieces? He's done. He's poor. He's taking set pieces, man. Unbelievable. And Wolves haven't gone just inside a half, by the way. They're coming forward, Wolves. And they're still on the attack. Plays out wide. And we're just not pressing at all whatsoever. We allow Wolves to pass side to side and swell. We're just not pressing at all whatsoever. Look at it. That's out of play. Thank God for that. Yeah, I mean, I watched that NUFC match yesterday with Keith, Steve Host, obviously, Keith, Steve Hasty, and Neil, right? And they took a lot of sense yesterday. They really took a lot of sense yesterday about the takeover. Yeah, I'm going to mention a little bit, but at the end of the day, right, the Premier League, I've got a lot to stand on. And I hope the day, when it comes on January the 4th, I'd love to do a live stream for that, but unfortunately, I'll be at work. So there's little I can do about that one, I'm afraid. I'll be at work that day, definitely. I fancy start singing, Bruce, you're only here for the money. Only here for the money. Yeah, I totally agree. But he just has his hands in his pocket, sort of thing, and he just doesn't say now, doesn't he? He doesn't direct the players where to go. That's good defending, by the way. And the one thing I noticed as well, We're not hooving it up, by the way. And Chelsea are goal up, by the way. So Chelsea will win by goal to 0. And we've got Spurs in a couple of weeks' time. I think that's a Sunday game after international break. And Spurs are not doing well at the minute. Started well, by the way. The bottom line is they lost the last 3 games. They got absolutely smashed last week, by the way, against Arsenal. A fast improving Arsenal, by the way, by 3-1. And Nuno is under huge pressure at this moment. And Wolves on the attack. Oh, there's danger here, man. And that's been cleared out for fun. There's spot of danger there from Wolves, by the way. But Richie got, I think it's at least it's got cleared out of the way. But also showing they're attacking there. Yeah, back on Tottenham. I mean, they haven't started well, but they lost the last 3 games. Fans aren't happy, and Nuno's under pressure, huge pressure, to change his fortunes around. But if they lose the game and then they get beat off us, off Newcastle, then I can't see him lasting in the job. And it's a shame because he's a decent manager, yeah. But he knows the Spurs way, but he hasn't shown the Spurs way just yet. But he normally plays 3 at the back, and he hasn't done that yet. So probably he's using the back 4, and then to get some players in, then he's got to keep on playing 4-3-3. I've got Jalen. Spurs may not be doing well at the minute, but they'll be back to winning ways when we play them unless we get rid of Bruce during the break and bring in a new boss. Yeah, I totally agree. I had 96 people watching my show last week, and I'm nowhere near that yet. But it's because people's gone to the matches as well, so that's fair enough. Maybe when Paul come back soon, that'll boost up. And Manchester Deal and Michael at Burnley, a bit of pressure when the bosses go to away game. No. Listen, I can't see him getting sacked. I can't see Dennis Clark getting sacked. There's no way, because he's done a lot for that football club. He really has. And the fact of the matter is, he's done a fantastic job. But in the Premier League, it just hasn't happened for him at all whatsoever. He hasn't won many Premier League games. But I wouldn't be surprised if they rock up to St. James's, and guess what? And beat us. That would not be no surprise at all. Like last time they come up to St. James's in the league, they should have won 3-0. They didn't. Debaco was outstanding that game. And the rest is history. Hi, John. Hope you're well. What channel are you watching the game? I'm watching on He Goals Me, mate. He Goals Me. That's all I'm watching at there. So, huge chance for Leeds. We're beating Watford's press control in the game. Watford the first 10. And building plants in the garden of blue overpots living flannel boots. Well, autumn is here. Autumn eternal. Don't worry about the fuse, John. They'll come. Yeah. Excuse me, I totally agree. If I get over 40, I'll be blessed. I'll be absolutely happy. You know what I mean? But Newcastle on the attack here on the left side. Richie coming forward now. And it's easy possessed, by the way. And the keeper gathers it. Starting well, but Wolves are on us now. Yeah. They're on the attack now, by the way. That's a free kick. No, that's no free kick. Play on, lads. Thing is, Jimenez is playing wide on the left, which I'm very surprised at that, Good break on the right-hand side here. Someone's on the ball. Cuts inside. Plays side. And, it's found the ball again, man. It's found the ball. It's been absolutely terrible. We're caught, man. Use it. Now, Wolves are having a go on the left-hand side. There's no pressing there. And the cross comes in nice and deep. And he still gets it. That's poor defending, by the way. He should have got in front of the ball and shoot it out for a goal kick. But he just stood there, allowing the Wolves player to get into it. Still has the ball. And possession as well, by the way. Still Wolves on the ball. Just inside our own half, by the way. Things just keeps crashing. I don't know why. And looks like Wolves player's gone down. Just gonna look on the Twitter followers as well. Yeah, I mean, it's not really to talk about this game in a minute, not at all, because it's just been a bit of stalemate. But ASM's getting plenty of the ball, but its final ball's been poor. It really has been poor, and he got clattered earlier on, and like I said, still nil. Got some more comments by there. First, needs to come on the day. My opinion needs to come after a while. If this game, right, doesn't lit up in this half with very little chances, I'd change it up in the second half. I'd get on Fierce, I'd get on Gell. You know what I mean? But the conditions not very good at Molyneux at all. It's bucking it down in a minute. Not that far from Fools and John yet. Told to get another 85, something like that. Yeah, 85 more, and I'll be absolutely fine. So I can't wait for that. If I get 100 again, then just so I say this, my subs will go up slightly because I had 882 last week, and it rocketed to 900. So I haven't done that bad at all. We got a manager. They got a manager, Bruno Lage, right? He's talking to the players. He's talking to them, right? And our manager just standing there in his hands in his pockets, which is unbelievable. This manager of ours, right, is a joke, yeah? He doesn't want to be amongst the players, right? And he just stands there, you know? Looks like Ruben Neves has come on the sidelines at the minute, and it looks like a couple of Wolves players are warming up already. And the last thing Wolves wants to see is Ruben Neves come off the field. 85 away from that magical 1K, John. You'll get there, somebody. I got 900 to go. And listen, it's not a race, by the way, right? It's not a race. But at the end of the day, it's all about doing good content. Oh, it is, and it got in there, so that's close. And it's all about good content, being happy, being current, having fun, and it'll come. And how are we playing so far? It's just cancelling people out, Jake, if I'm honest with you. There's no clear-cut chances at this moment in time. And it's just very, very cagey in my book. You know what I mean? ASM had a ball a couple of times, but it's just his final ball at the minute. It's just been poor. But other than that, it's 0-0. Wolves haven't done really that much, to be fair. But they are coming forward now. Until now. So Newcastle's got the ball back. ASM's on the run. And he's on the ball now. And then he loses the ball. And it's a throw into Wolves. First we dominated. Now 80 minutes gone. Wolves, and more Wolves. Bit cagey. We get beat today. Bruce will get us P47. Whoa, P45, mate. P45. P47? Never heard of that one. But I get ya. Just having raspberry lemonade. Raspberry lemonade? Anyone? Some? That's all mine. And then Wolves on the bar. I'm a bit behind, by the way, guys. And oh, that's awful, man. Wolves is coming forward, plays the football. And it is And it's 1-0. 1-0. 1-0 Wolves. Raul Jimenez. Oh my God. Not Raul Jimenez. It's the new lad. Wang. Unbelievable, man. There's poor defending all around. An absolute joke defending. Look at it. There's no press in their half tour whatsoever, Harry. It was all over the place there in a minute. It's poor attempt tackle. There's a space. Oh, man, that's just shocking, man. Absolutely poor defending. Wake up! For goodness sake. There you go. 1-0 Wolves. Well, Andy's about a minute in front of us anyway. And Leeds are winning by a goal and nil, by the way. Such a long time we had the job, John. Wow. Unbelievable. That's the second goal for the club, man. We are so easy to play against. Our back four, where were they? Joke. I bet Paul will be raging. Let's look for the smoke in the stands. Where's the raging at? Do you know what? Somewhere. Now we're going to come back from this. Since I've got 35 people watching live, we're going to go down. I'm not a jinx, by the way. Only job Bruce can do now is hand in front of it. Yeah, absolutely rubbish. He's got to go now. Peter, I totally agree. Let's see if we're going to fight back from this. Oh, man. Trust the process. That's what he's been saying. That's what he's been saying for the last year. And I'm still waiting for it. Do you know what I mean? Sorry. I'm still waiting for it. We are an absolute disgrace. He-Chan scored the opener. Unbelievable. See what the Twitter followers are seeing. Because I'll tell you something now, they will not be happy with this, by the way. Go on N360. Not many comments on there. Let's go on to NUFC's main page. I'm sure there's plenty of them there. Could you believe it? Can't be surprised. Sacking now. Just get him out, lads. No home goals this season. And that's another thing. They haven't scored at home this season. They haven't scored at all this season at home. And we are so easy to play against, right? We have got 3 clean sheets since February, right? We have not kept a clean sheet since February. We are a joke. What do we do in training? What do you actually do? Who's our defensive coach? I tell you what, I don't know. Yeah, and Darla should have been done better. He just stood there, really made no attempt to get that bar. Unbelievable. But 1-0 to Peter, by the way. Sorry, Annie. But I'm about 45 seconds behind. This is the thing. You look at the Newcastle squad, right? We've got no strikers on the pitch. We haven't got a recognised striker on the pitch, right? And he plays a 4-3-3, a false 9. ASM's playing a false 9. There you go. So easy for Wolves, by the way. Winning the balls, tackling well. This is just easy. Just walking apart, this. It really is. Our defence is just absolute joy. There you go. They're breaking away again. Undefended. And he kicks it out for unbelievable. Yeah, Anthony, I totally agree. 10% chance of winning now, the stats says for Newcastle. Let's be real. When's the last time we go behind and they come back and win the game? Let's be real. I can't remember when was the last time we've done that. I'll tell you what, this guy's breaking records for the wrong reasons, sort of thing, yeah? Hasn't won 3 games straight, right? Haven't scored more than 2 goals for quite a while. Haven't kept a clean sheet since February. 7 wins from 35 games, right? Can I go on? It's crazy, man. Club is just an absolute disease, man. Stevie Wonder is our defensive coach, apparently, yeah? But Stevie Wonder, he's 71 years old, and I tell you something, he'll do a better job than these clowns on the pitch right now. And Steve Bruce, as I speak, Wolves are in again. Yeah. Bruce's defensive coach, John, said at the press conference 3 weeks ago, they need a specialised coach. So Wolves are in again, you know? Shots blocked. Oh, this is so easy now for Wolves. So easy for Wolves. they haven't. This is the thing. They haven't scored before today at home, and we're allowed to score first. We are so easy to play against. I mean, his job's got on the line now, Bruce. He has got to be sat. I want him gone, and he's like, I really do, no matter what. Because we are absolutely ridiculous. We're going to go down this season if this guy, this manager, remains in charge. Yeah. And all these pundits is coming out and say, he's done a wonderful job. And Bruno Lage is the latest one to come out and say that he wins us in football matches. Really? He doesn't know how to defend. That's the problem. And we as fans are just getting sick of it now. We're just getting absolutely sick of it. Where's the passion of our players? They get to do what they love. It's like they can put their soul into it. Big attitude, Jules. Well bloody said. Here's the stats I found yesterday. We've already beaten Wolves 4 times going back to 1993. We haven't lost there since 1977, yeah? That is a shocking record, lads. Absolutely awful. That's at Wolves. Unbelievable, man. Burnley away last season. Yeah, you're right. You're right. But you haven't scored more than 2. That's the thing. Why can't Dwight get a game instead of Joe Linton? Could someone leave in the comment sections down below what has Joe Linton done in the first 25 minutes? Where is he? What has he done? Because I tell you something, he has it down now, hasn't he? I don't even know he was on the pitch. But this is the thing, the Fika comes over and that's a goal kick. Or is it? No, it's not. He just kept in play. Now it's a goal kick. Yeah, you get people like Sav, sack him, please. And you got Eddie, just get him out, you know? I'll tell you something now, right? I mean, people say that they basically say, just be grateful for what you've got, yeah? The problem is, right? I mean, they're saying to us that it was so negative. Newcastle fans are so negative, right? Well, give us something to make us positive, man. Do something to make us positive. Do you know what I mean? Win some football games, and then we'll come back, yeah? And people's tweeting about Joe Linton. If I just found who to send. Doesn't say much on a minute, but people on Twitter are not happy about it because I tell you now, we go 2-0 down, then believe you and me, the knives will be out for Bruce. I'm telling you that right away. I'm telling you that for note. Yeah, just into George Colkin. Wolves are the only team not to have scored at home in the Premier League this season. And then along came Newcastle. Wow. And Wolves got a chance that is far high and wide from Trincao. Got some more comments flying through. Early to £40 million player to that's from Mr. Lucky. Watford getting torn to shreds will be very lucky not to be 2 down at half-time if this keeps up. Jake, I think you'll get out of the bottom 3, mate. Don't worry about that, mate. You're not getting relegated. Let's be real. You'll not be relegated, my friend. You know. Then I've got my guy Cheng from Singapore. Cheng, you want to come on football chat after the match, mate? Just let us know so I can get you on my channel so you can have your say on Newcastle United for Singapore. It'd be amazing. And also, I can want to get you on my channel and spend 45 minutes to an hour talking about Newcastle United because I'm going to do the Fans Global, Fans Forum Global. So if you want to come on my chat, let us know. You're welcome to. Midfield's getting bypassed. That's another chance, and Darla have to make a save again. We're getting ripped apart here. Let's be real. We are a disgrace. Midfield getting bypassed yet again. When was the last time a central mid helped us control matches? That's a good point. That's a brilliant point. Absolutely brilliant. We haven't. We just get overrun the midfield. We are an absolute joke. We really are. There you go. Darla have to make a smart save there. Any scores that's just come on, mate, it's 1-0 to Wolves. Listen, I don't know where you're from, but one thing I will say, if you're from Europe or the rest of the world, mate, I suggest you stay in bed because at the end of the day, we're going to get rid of a good one today. Isaac Hayden's down. Joe Willock's down, by the way. Didn't look match fit. Ching, one day, I promise, John. Listen, mate. Just spend 5 minutes with us, after the game. Come and have your say. And then I'll only 85 more people to get me 1K. I can remember you coming me watch along first against Liverpool, right? I had about 50 subscribers, am I right? 50 subscribers on the day, right? Looks like Jeff Hendrick's coming on, by the way. And it looks like Joe Willock is going to come off through injury. There you go. There you go, right? He wasn't match fit. If you're not fit, do not play them. It's as simple as that. That's a massive blow, by the way. This is the thing, right? I mean, I'll be watching football matches in Newcastle 2001, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, whatever, that sort of thing, under Billy Robson, under Graham Souness, under Sam, which was useless, right? Glenn Roeder, right? Let's be real, right? They play better football than the ones we're watching today, which is unbelievable, man. Now you got Jeff Hendrick coming on the pitch. Could you believe that? Would you believe that? And Danielle, she's one of my favourites on here, by the way, and she's absolutely amazing. We are terrible. There's nothing left. An empty, rotten shell. A once great club. Big up to you, Danielle. Well said, tease. And I got Mr. Logie. I think last time we had a strong midfield was in 2012ish. The likes of Johan Kabai and Toyota. You mentioned that. We have not replaced Johan Kabai, right, since 2014. I'm still waiting for a player quality like him or similar to him, right? We have not had that. And 7 years now, we've not had it. It is unbelievable, man. No one can take control of midfield, the through balls, the passing. It's unbelievable. John Joe Shelby is not in Johan Kabai's league, and I don't think he is still, by the way. I'm back, and it's 1-0, another crap Saturday coming up. Andrew, unbelievable, mate. Oh, no, Henry's coming on. Game over indeed. Yep, I totally agree. Who's out now? Not yesterday, not last week. Now, yes. That's how I like it. We are screwed. Putting Hendrick on is like putting me against Mike Tyson in this prime and expect me to win. Listen, you're right. That's game over, honestly. And we still play 31 minutes, yeah? We haven't had a shot on target, by the way. You are absolutely shocking, man. Game over, lads. See you later, as embarrassing battle joke club. Do you know what, Daniel? If you lived in America, if you lived in Australia, or if you lived in the Asian countries, yeah, I'll chance the rest of it. You know what I'm about to say. There you go. That's a free kick, Newcastle, by the way. Looks like Ralu's down as well. Unbelievable, man. And Federico was down, but he got back up again. Oh. Free kick to us. That should have been a yellow card as well, man. Had we one of our players, he would have been booked. But could someone tell us how many shots have we had on target so far? I can't believe having one shot on target. Oh, now he's tightened. Now he's speaking to him. Oh, and by the way, I don't think Willock's off, by the way. Is he off? Watching the screen. And then you got Kabai, Tayo combination was key. Toyota allowed us some cover at the back. Now we have neither the physicality nor the creative output. Our midfield is an absolute joke. It really is. Sean Longstaff, if I was used, mate, I'll move on, mate. I'll move on in January, mate. You do not play for the Spanter club. Do you know what I mean? Recipe Toyota, that strong lad can never be replaced, never forgotten. You know what it is with Toyota? I love him. I do love him. Rest in peace, Cheek. Listen, when I heard the news that he sadly passed away, you know what? I was nearly in tears because that guy was absolutely amazing. He might not be the best dribbler, I'm not going to lie, but when he does take on players, I just cringe at times. Like, listen, he's a fantastic tackler in that midfield, and we haven't got a player like that, I'm afraid. We haven't. Willock would rather play with one leg than allow Jesus on. Yeah, totally agree. And it's still 1-0, by the way, to Wolves. So ISM. Seeing out really offers physicality, but he's perfect for making runs into the box. Not quite the creative outlet or anchor man we needed. Yeah, he's still a damn good player. Yeah, I totally agree. So I have Jordan on and Henrik and comes on the pitch. They'll basically be playing with 9 men. Yeah, I totally agree. We are an absolute joke there. And Steve Bruce is going to play 5-4-1. Well, 5-4. I'm not being funny, but I thought it was 4-3-3. So he's gone back playing 5-4-1. Just sack him. Sack him. Get him out. It's a joke. Final updates. 4 remains in 5 seconds and 5 yellow cards. I give up. Andrew, I feel like give up. Do you know what, right? I may just pat this up, right? Get myself to Western Oaks, Raiden, by the way. Get myself down to town. Do some shopping, right? And just get some stuff for Italy next month. Do you know what I mean? Jake, what position does Willett play when he scores all those scores? Doesn't feel like he's being used in the same way anymore. No, he doesn't. I totally agree. That's bloody good point, Jake. I mean, Steve Business is stricken in big time. 5-4-1, go down. Not even trying. Boom, boom, she shit the room. Yes, love it. Yeah. Hendricks on out. What are we even defending? We're losing, man. Do you know what? I'm just getting so hacked up. I'm sure people's going to come on me chat and go have a rant at us. You want to rant at us, mate? It's your platform. Rant at us. You know? I'll just sit back and listen to you. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about. And if you want to come on half time and have a video call at half time, just let us know. The link's in the description. Click on that. And then you should come on straight away. It was 4-3, John, but since Gallagher, we reverted back to a back 5. He has a gutless, spineless, negative manager in my life. And then Peter, king of the tactics sort of thing. Peter, are you any good at tactics insights, mate? If you are, let us know, and we can just do a channel talking about tactical insights. Because I'm looking for someone to join my channel and talk about tactical insight. Yeah, we can talk about it. Yeah, so I was thinking of doing a channel of that. So I need someone's going to be the expert on it. And please, 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 if you're that good, mate, come on my channel. We talk about tactics. Yeah, you can talk to us about it. Yeah, you'd be absolutely brilliant on that, by the way. Trying to limit the golden damage now. How about get some flipping wins? Yeah, I don't believe that. Chip has will be brawling anger, and Paul will be peeved off right now at the shite show. Yeah, I tell you what, I feel sorry for them. Oh, wow, John, yelling 2-3 times, and it's still the first half. Look, I'm sorry if I'm losing it, but so we got a corner, by the way, and that came to now, really. That's a great touch there by Raul Jimenez there, but I can't use. Sorry about me, man, but it's just so frustrating, by the way. I'm not exactly Curtis Shaw, by the way, Arsenal fan. He does get us off if he does that. So we on the attack here, sort of if you use it right, but you only got three in the box. So okay, the thing is, I don't think the formation necessary is key in deciding how possible we play. We can play 4-3-3 and still be defensive. Yeah, that's a good shout, mate. That's a good shout. Good news, Sunderland losing by 2 goals to 0, by the way. I'll be honest with you, who cares? They're in League One. I don't care about Newcastle at this moment. Wish I could see Paul's face. Yeah, I would as well. What a shambles. Bruce has turned it into an embarrassment. Yeah, I think he wants to sack, by the way. Cabbage face, get to our club right now. Totally agree. Yeah, totally agree. Jake's probably green light. Yeah, I totally agree. Henricks is so down. On so down to 9 men and 5 of them in defence. I want to cry. Do you know what? I just want to. I'll be frustrated. Half the incredible Hulk. Wow. He'd be a good actor, by the way. There we go. Wolves are playing, trying to pass the ball across, but they got away with it again. Tremendous news at my feet. And then Peter, I'm not an expert. I just saw Boost like 5-4-1. Unbelievable. And now I've got Daniel here. Jeff, please, man, just stop this rubbish now. We aren't even trying. Just don't know how much longer I can stand to this crap. Daniel, come on me chat later on, pet, and then you can explain all. But at the minute, we are an absolute joke. Let's be real about it, you know? And listen, I don't know what to say anymore. I really don't. He's getting us to play 5-4-1. Now he's putting Hayden at the back 5. Unbelievable. I'm sure people are gonna rock it up, sort of thing. We are a joke. Got to defend the 1-0 defeats, yeah. And then I look at these comments here, by the way, on Twitter, sort of thing. I've got people like Richard Yeatman. The issues is a structure up top, no real centre forward, ASM just wide, a mirror out position, just a couple more simple changes to get some balance rather than just throwing more players back. hopefully I eat humble pie. So, Richard, just play players on the correct positions, mate. He's just happy taking a 1-0 defeat, by the way. And this is the manager, this is the guy who just talked about accumulation of points. Wolves on a break here. That should have been 2. Oh, in a post and under. That should have been 2-0, by the way. That should have been 2-0. It should have been 2-0. Let's be real. I mean, you had no chance, Darlow. 37 possession. No, not one shot on target. Should have been 2-0. You seen player calm below. It's taking 6.5, start yelling, you laugh the passion, mate. Listen, I do apologise, mate. You know what I mean? But I don't want to end up being like Claude. I don't want to be like DT. I don't want to end up like what's his name? Lee Gunner. Let's be real. If Lee Gunner's a Newcastle fan, he would rip out a good one. Do you know what I mean? I'm trying not to shout. I don't want to do that. Do you know what I mean? But it just hacks us off at this minute. But still got to be calm. Love it. Do you also understand feeds the ball last thing? No, I heard he run 4-1 though. I heard he was excellent, by the way. Love it. And big up to Annie again. 2-1 up Bristol City. At least they got to show more fight. Oh, we're close. We're in there. We're still on. Oh, have we got a goal out? It's Henrik. Once each. Very first attack, by the way. Would you believe it? We equalised. Unbelievable. We could have gone 2-0 down, by the way. When someone's shot hitting the post, came down the bar. And Bruno's not very happy, isn't he? Look at this again. ASM has made a run. Plays a lovely inside ball, which I think it's Joe Lincoln can get onto it. Wasn't clear, popped out with probable Wolves. And then Hay Ross at 25 yards. Open goal, once each. Breaking news, Jeff Henrik have equalised. Took it well, by the way. Good goal. Sometimes miracles can happen. Henrik of all people. I don't care. It's still terrible. Sorry, lads. Yeah, it's not my guy. Henrik for president. Hope it's not in America. Yeah, send to America. Never doubted the lads, never did. Wow. And Paul is coming back, being on the roof, tearing up the roofing. Just look at the Wolves chance. Lovely pull back. Oh, shouldn't it be 2-0 Wolves before that? But guess what, peeps? We are back in the game. Wow, man of the year. Then they got Sash Bruce Hulk Nuss. If he bags a hat-trick, maybe I'll consider my opinion of him. He never scored a hat-trick, by the way. Just on the field of Chelsea Saints and had a mini heart attack. I think it was Newcastle. And I got good goal. Yep, it was a lovely finish, by the way. I ain't gonna lie. And still, Bruno is having a go at the linesman here. Oh, Peterborough's just got a goal back to each. Now we're back in the game. And we have leveled it. Once each. Henry, he's not my guy. He's got a long, long way to go before he wins you all that in a minute. And Ross is on the break and Darlow comes out. To be honest, that would be better for Henrik, find his mojo. Well, he needs to find it very quickly, by the way. But there you go. Miracles do happen, by the way. And he levels it up for a shot for all of 25 yards. But to be fair, it's an empty net, by the way. I got Tony watching from Quick Fits. How you doing, Tony, my guy? I hope you're okay. Yeah, we were shite. First half, shite. But scored a lovely goal by Royden Henrik. But listen, we got to do more, a lot more. What we do now is only defend and get that point. We need a win. But we were absolutely shite in the first half, man. Honestly. But Wolves should have been 2 up before that. And then people's going to say, oh, Steve Bruce is a tactical masterclass. He is a tactical masterclass. Yeah. He doesn't do tactics, by the way. Let's be real. I got Andrew again. My second team is Oxford. Are winning 1-0 at Sheffield Wednesday. I mean, Sheffield Wednesday are up and down in a minute, by the way. I'm not going to lie. But they're a big club and they should not be in League One. But the reason they're in League One is because of not winning enough games. It's simple as that. And Oxford, I've been threatening to get up in the Championship. Apparently, they were good against Newcastle. They were really, really good last season against Newcastle, and could have won the game at St James's couple of seasons again. But Carl, who's the manager there? Said Carl Robinson. He's done a good job in a minute. He's done a good job there. Boosters a tactical Mullen and Bellend. This is Boosters' luck. He should be getting beat one of the worst players in the team scores to see if he's speaking. Typical. And we've got Mick McCarthy. Looks like he's going to be fired. Did they lose today, Annie? Have they got beat today? Because apparently they were awful against West Brom. They got beat by they were absolutely hammered at some clubs, Annie. Let's be real. But that doesn't look good. Christ's sake. Losing 1-0 at home to Reading. I tell you what, mate. I tell you something. His days are none bad. His days is 100% none bad. And I will not be surprised as well if he got sat. Because it's just not doing it for him at all whatsoever. Newcastle got a quarter, by the way. And 4 minutes of added on time. So when they're running, poor old Mick. Sunderland are losing by 3-0. Wow. Just look at that Henrik's goal again. He could have put it so wide, but what he did, he only just got one in, by the way. So Newcastle's got a quarter on the left-hand side. Just tossed in, and it's cleared yet again. And Wolves are going to break away here. This doesn't look good. Oh, good defending. Well done. Lost 5-1 against Blackburn, 4-0 at home West Brom, 2 games in a row, and they're getting beat. Doesn't look good. Get ready for Boosters half-time. Team are coming up. The point is waiting for the game away. Yep. It's amazing how Cardiff still owed by Vincent from Malaysia. Yeah. I mean, listen, I can remember when they got promoted on Malky Mackay, they overspent the money. He was absolutely furious, and they sacked him because of that. And since then, they haven't got much money at the club. 1-1. And we got another 30 seconds to go. We got a free kick. Let's see what we can do with this one. But like I said, I think it's been a poor half, by the way. Again. Poor set piece, man. Joke. And that looks at half-time, once each, by the way. And Wolves started trying to get into the game. And yeah, they went a goal up. Poor defending, by the way. And then Henrik got the equalising goal. But other than that, we all should have been 2 up before that. Half-time, 1-0 to lead, suffocated and dominated Watford. I haven't given them a sniff, but really need a second goal because we have mistakes and us and could be punished, especially on Sar's boot. Blackpool going to win a championship mind. Been a bit dodgy, but listen, they're picking themselves now. They beat Fulham, by the way. Annie, at least City are being commented by Bianca Westwood. We have Clinton Morrison. Oh my God. Bianca Westwood, you know what? I date her all day long. I really date her all day long. She is absolutely gorgeous, by the way. Well, at least they're not Sunderland, dear. Yeah. So that's half time, by the way. I've got 38 people watching live here. I was struggling to get over 20 earlier on, but now I've got 38 people watching live, which is absolutely fantastic. You know what I mean? 39 people watching live. So hopefully I want to get to 100 before we close the show. And if anyone to come with me live stream after the game, let us know, and then I'll get you on right away. So, yeah. But what do you think of the first half, by the way, lads? I mean, for me, we were lucky to go in 1 each, let's be real. We don't deserve anything for that game. At least this has been, I've read that. But at least we're not son of the day. Can you just take Matt Ritchie's set pieces off? Take him off it. You can't hit a dead ball for shite. Poor, I totally agree. First team rush, John. Yeah, I'll get some more drink in a minute, by the way. And I've got Rob. Hello, ladies. I'm not going to say that again. John, I prefer Gail Davies than Bianca Westwood. Gail Davies is lovely anyway, but Bianca, oh my God. She's busty, isn't she? I was slagging Henrik off, and then the bugger scored. Yeah. You know, we cuss these players and they come out and prove us on, don't they? Lucky Newcastle, as you said, it could have been 2-1 on Wolves. At least Booster shout out as players. Finally. Yep, lucky so far. Is Henrik the second most scoring midfielder he had? He needs more games. I tell you what, you probably need games now. I think you probably play now. Willock's off injured as well. And now we've got Spurs in 2 weeks' time. So, yeah, and then I'm not going to say the Fevers because Daniel's in the cut, by the way. I'm sorry, Geordie. I can't say that. Oh, man. I'm so tempted. So tempted, man. Oh, man. Yeah. Gotta come on half-time day. The link, if you find the link, I'll send the link in the description, mate. Click on that, mate, and then you can come on, mate. You know what I mean? I can't say it. I can't say it at all whatsoever. I'm sorry. Daniel's in the cut. Watching the tunes from New Zealand. Dean, big up my guy. Dean, listen, mate. If you want to come and have your say, if you want to, let us know. I'll get you on there, mate, so you can have your say. And also, I'm going to do Fans Forum Global this week. And obviously, you're for New Zealand. I want to get New Zealand, Newcastle fans from New Zealand to come on my chat and talk about Newcastle United. So if you're interested, Dean, let us know. And hopefully, my subscribers will go up. I'm only 85 away from hitting that 1K. So, Dean, thanks for coming on, my guy. And do subscribe as well while you're at it. Hit it as well, to be honest. Most players, unless I would have put that wide, I guarantee it. Sean Longstaff over the bar. Yeah. Jacob Murphy, straight to keeper. Wow. Someone please lock him out of the change so he doesn't get a chance to open his goal and ruin the game. I agree. John Cole Bianca is a busty. Just make me mad. Oh, man. Can you not find it, David? Oh, my God. I definitely send the link. Yeah, I've got Rosie in the cuts as well. So just give us 2 seconds, David. Don't normally get them a half time, but listen. I'm not going to say this 3 words there, by the way. It ain't going to happen. And my phone is flipping slow, like, dear. Oh, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Tell you what, I'm going to have to go on VG. And about the guest. Oh, for goodness sake. So do smash the likes up, by the way. Just keep doing that, yeah? And do subscribe if you are new, like Dean is from New Zealand. And I've got Graham from Warsaw in Poland as well coming on my chat as well. Big up to you, my guy. And I'm going to send them a link as well. 2 seconds. I just have a little bit of problems at the moment. Oh, you did 2 minutes, David. Time. And then I've got David again. There you go, David. Come on now, mate. Just show you his comments very, very quickly. And Ryan, nah, I'm not going to say it. If Bruce says, I say, hell no. If you get new orders, then I always say it all the time. You know what I mean? David, just send it to his mate. Come on now, mate. And I've got someone getting battered everywhere they go. Yeah, keeping it tuned. Yeah, I've got Graham based in Warsaw. Do I come with a national show? Yeah, that's fine. What I'm going to try and do is try and get not just you from Poland. I'm going to do like on a weekly basis. I don't know what I'm going to do this week, but hopefully it's either between Poland or New Zealand, Australia. One of the two, whether get that first. Yeah, so Graham, I don't know if you follow us on Twitter, right? And then I'll follow you back and I'll give you the details there. It'll be in the week sometime. You know what I mean? We talk about Newcastle United. Yeah. So yeah. So if I can get one from Poland, then that'd be fantastic. So wow. And Sun's getting battered and bruised by 3-0. Still waiting for David to come on with chat. And it won't be that long because got another 5 more minutes to go. So please do smash the likes up there, by the way. Come on, Paul Smell. Fingers crossed they could have had a second half performance just like the first half. Wow. I tell you what, though. I mean, Lee Johnson's under big pressure this season. He's got to get Sunderland out of that league. If he doesn't, I think he'll be sacked. He'll be sacked today. Davey. Yay. Super Jeffy Hendrick. How are you doing? Yeah, he's...
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Wow. So what do you think? First half, 1 each. Do you think it deserved to be 1 each?
No.
Because Wolves should have been 2-0 up, but that shot hit the crossbar.
And there's my other one.
Out. Yeah, I get the meaning, man. So go on, tell us your quick first half performance, mate.
Well, same old, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're getting injury. We're getting injury. Players that are injured that shouldn't be played. Now he's reverting back to a back five.
Well, it starts at 4-3-3.
He's a coward.
Yeah.
He always will be. He's not one of us.
No, he's not.
He's a man.
He is. United fan. But you know what it is, David? You know what it is, right? I mean, he started 4-3-3. We go goal behind, which is a poor goal to see again, right? And then when it goes off, gets Hendrick on and tells him to play back five, makes it a 5-4-1. Goal behind. What's that all about? We go behind. We got to get back into the game. But 5-4-1 isn't helping at all whatsoever, mate.
No. It's gonna be the second half is to sit back and get this point. And it's not the point we need. It's the 3 points that we need.
Yeah, hear ya. Yeah, this is the thing, like Dave. Now, he's got to change it up now. He can't play a 5-4-1 where he wants each. We need this win. We have to go and win. I'd rather lose trying rather than
he comes out the second half with his 5 at the back, and we steal 1-1. I'll be raging the full line.
Yeah,
I'm calm at the minute because it's only the first half. We've got the second half to come. But if we play like that, like the first half, I'll be raging.
Yeah, I don't think you're the only one, mate. Because at the end of the day, I'm not being funny, but once you're on target And that's the goal. And he only just scored that as well, by the way. The keeper only got to it. But
we only got back into the game because the keeper was injured.
Yeah. I mean, you know what it is, David, right? I mean, he's got to come out now. He's got to show us something different, right? And if he comes out and shows something different, right, get Dwight Gale on 60 minutes, right? And then
not
get
70,
Fraser on as well.
70,
take the game. We'll be fine, won't we?
Yeah, we will be. But we know for a fact he's going to wait to the 80th minute and play both of them. In the 80th minute, he's going to give them 10 minutes of a game.
Yes.
And that's not what we need.
Definitely not. Definitely not. And
you're going to have a straight on from the start.
Yeah. Before I let you go, Dave, Douglas is just going to come on the pitch now. Can you see him changing it up? Can you see Fraser Gale coming on? And can you see us coming back going to win this game?
No, I can see we're sitting back and either defending this 1-goal, this 1-1 draw, or going 2-1 down.
Yeah, I'd say we're going to lose 2-1. They should go on 2 up. I think Wolves should step on the gas and step on the plate now. I really do. And Jeff Hendricks,
if they fetch on Chiori, we're fucked. We're fucked.
I was going to say that. Definitely. Listen up, man. Listen. Come back off the full aim, mate. Right? Come back off the full aim, and we talk more, right? And enjoy the second half. And let's hope we do a lot better than we did in the first half, mate.
Will do.
Catch you in a bit. Take care, man. So I've got some more comments, by the way. That's Leverson and David. He's top guy. I didn't know this, but Toronto has a big fan base. It's called Toon Army Canada. The Canadian loves Newcastle. Fans love Newcastle. Yeah, I'll try and get him on for that one, mate. Definitely. Thanks for that, my guy. And West Ham doing fantastic. Well done to him on Thursday night. He's absolutely fine. He's having problems at the minute, but he's a great guy. So, in a way, Henry Garcia. So, Jesus will be fit a day if he stays once each year. I'm not going to big him up at all. He's still a poor player. Let's be real. Halftime tea to inspire the players. Not. Hey, Dave, hope he's fine. He's okay. I got my guy, Dean, from New Zealand. Stephen Tiller leaving Wellington Phoenix. Stephen Tiller's retired this week, by the way. So, he's not playing football anymore. He's had a good career, but could do more. I've got my guy for West Ham. I'm watching this game. York's getting exploited on the Wolves counter. Only ASM moves the most. Everyone is static. Do you know what it is? You heard it first. He's absolutely right. Absolutely correct. Too static. And he is telling the truth. And that's what I like about other fans as well. So you're right. Even if we do win the day, we'll only be 16th. Well, it's better than being in the bottom 3. Jimenez should have been booked for that chance on Fernandes. Yeah, I've said that earlier on in the game. But again, the referee don't give a toss about Newcastle United. I never be a part of the Jeff Hendrick party, lads. Definitely not. He ain't that good, and he's not good enough. And then you got Malcolm Miggy runs constantly, but half the time it cuts in the cul-de-sacs. That is the problem. As it stands, number size waiting for the first wins is shrinking. The longer it goes on, the harder it will be to win, and soon early wins will be good enough. Jake, I totally agree. Here, Malcolm better later than never. And Jason, Blues halftime. Okay, lads. That was a miss first half. Really? Everyone thinks we were crap, but I think it was amazing. That got then sit back 45, and we might not lose by too much. God forgive. God forbid. Forgive. Is Willock a bit soft? Listen, he's not fit. He's not match fit, but he's given it a go. But personally, I would not have played him. But in a way, I'm glad he's gone off because he did not look fit. But hopefully against Spurs, he'll be 100% fit. So listen, it is what it is. Steve Bruce still picks him. What can I say? And Joe Linton, what has he done in the first half? He hasn't done really much, has he? Let's be real about it. You know what I mean? But at stage, 3 points to 7 game, and we still got to play most of the top clubs. He has got to go before it's too late. That's from Dan Bell. Down, big up to you, my guy, if you're watching. It's gone to Daniel again. Bruce needs to watch ASM and not use all of the subs in case he gets injured. Me personally, if we go 3-1 up, then take him off. But until then, we can't afford to take him off just yet. Excuse me. So now's the time. If you want to come and chat after full time, like Dave's just done, let us know, and I'll send the link over, and then I'll get you back on after the game. So I'm sure people have plenty to say. I mean, I've got Mike coming on from America. If he can make it, I hope he makes it, by the way. And it's just getting worse and worse and worse. You know what I mean? So just started. And there's one seat, by the way. I'll send them around a link as well, by the way, in case it comes on. He's from Ottawa, sort of thing. I think Sam's at work, so I can't send him a tweet a day. And it's still ones each. Yeah, so like David just said, unfortunately, they're gonna like play 5-4-1 and just hope for the best. But again, it's just ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. This manager, he really is. I mean, I cannot stand this manager. I just cannot stand him at all whatsoever. Really don't. When I put Henrik on top, he's the only one who seems to know that you need to shoot a score. Well, doesn't really players. He's just not good enough. I know that's going mad today, GA. My cats are not well with Santos and no loud voices today. But I'm raging inside yet. I don't blame you. I do apologise about that, Dan. Did you get that when watching Steve's football, Dan? Wow. Yeah, so like I said, do smash it up, like, you know, still once each. I mean, my piece is going a bit wonky at the minute. Yeah, so we're very lucky to go in once each. I wonder what Steve Bruce said after half time. Is he going to be one of these mess up chats again? These team talk again? Do they really care? Do they listen? Not really, no. We have conceded 15 goals this season. 15 goals this season. Which is unbelievable. That's a poor defense. Even though it's got a worse defense than us at the moment. So, and he's supposed to be our defensive manager. Really? And it is what it is. I don't go out for tea tonight, by the way, guys. Probably have an Indian tonight or Chinese, one of the two. But I've got to be careful what I'm eating because I still got to try and lose weight. And it's hard. So, like I said, do smash it up, like, by the way. Newcastle's on the attack here. But we're just so static. We're just so static. There's just no movement at all whatsoever. Every time anything gets the bar, there's just people just standing there, just don't move. They just don't shift about. It's just so static. It's unbelievable. And it's just so frustrating, by the way. So that's the bottom line of it, sort of thing. You know, just stand there. There's just no movement, just not finding space at all whatsoever. That's a free kick, by the way. She's in a poppy book on managing football clubs for Bruce. Yeah. There you go. Hanson's pockets. Just the same now, Donny. There you go. Joe Linton's making a run. Lovely cross, by the way. Oh, this is that's a great save. That's a brilliant save there. Honestly, got down low. It's a lovely crosser, and he's still on the ball, Joe. And he wins the corner out of it, by the way. Wow, should have been 2-1 to us there. That's a brilliant save from ASM. Did well. Oh, sorry, yeah. He had his hand out like that. And it's just a brilliant save. Should have been 2-1. That's a big chance there. What's that, 5 yards out? And he made a save there. That's a brilliant save. I can't really doubt there's nothing you can do about that. He's a big keeper, by the way. Was he 6'6", 6'7"? It's a big keeper. Richie's taking the corner out again. His set pieces have been crap. I don't fully expect him to do bits. Bit better, but Wolves still clean it out, by the way. Just so static there. Cross comes in, and heads away by Wolves. It's still in the box. And Wolves actually make sure they clean out as well. They might get Traore on soon, like I'll tell you what, they might even get Traore on. Oh, that's a free kick to us, by the way. I thought it's the other way. And Makulo's down. Yeah, that was a big chance after 50 minutes. It's a lovely cross by Joe Linton, by the way, with the left foot. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, wow. That should have been in the back of the net. I don't know how many times the PC has crashed today. I think my piece has gone really slow on the day. Should get a lot more comments there, like so. And it's still 2-1. No, not 2-1. It's still ones each, not 2-1s each, by the way. Wolves have got the ball. It's free kick, by the way. We're happy to tie, but as soon as Newcastle players has a chance to win, they act like the net is their wives and shoot high into the stands. Yeah. Get the drift. Get your drift. Get your drift. I think the Wolves players are getting a wee bit frustrated here. And the referee's talking to them, and they're getting a little bit frustrated. And they got the free kick. I watched it at home, mate. Where are you watching the game for? I watched it at home, mate. But one day, I'd love to do it elsewhere. I'd love to do it in a pub. I'd love to do it somewhere. Probably in the shopping mall one day, if they got the games on. But I doubt it very much. So I'm watching it from home. And Wolves do love to play out from the back as well, by the way. So, because they got the players to do it. And then they just hoover down the field, which is dealt with quite easy with us. So come forward there. And that's been cleared away by Wolves. Again, we get into the box. What do? They just haven't got an end product in there, sort of thing. Had Bruce gone defensive at half time? No, Jake, ASM had a good chance, by the way. And the keeper made a brilliant save from close range from 5 yards to lovely cross for Joe Linton. And then ASM, what he has to do is just poke it in the back of the net, and he didn't. And he got a hand to it. Brilliant instant save, by the way. And big up to Salernitana, by the way. They won the first game of the season in Serie A, beating Genoa by a goal to nil. Their first win in Salerno. So big up Salernitana. And who would get sacked first, Orly or Bruce? It'll be Bruce Hassa. Bruce would be sacked first, by the way. Let's be real. Because at the end of the day, they're not sack Orly because they backed him a lot of money. And to be honest with you, I don't think Ole deserves the sack because, listen, Ole's done a fantastic job at United. He really has. And they're playing for him. And listen, if the players don't perform, then I'm sorry, tough. But Ole, if I was a United fan, I'll be happy with Ole, by the way. And the first booking for Newcastle, and that goes to Kieran Clark. So Kieran Clark gets booked. It's a bad tackle, but how about the ones before that? What about Jimenez? And Portsmouth v Sunderland 0, Forest v Birmingham 0. And listen, let's be real. Look at Forest. I mean, they're going to win 3 games straight. Where's these kind of performances when Chris Hughton got sacked? It's unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Those same players won 3 in a row could have done for Chrissy Hughton, by the way. Crazy, man. But Steve Cooper's come in and he's turned it around there. 5-4-1 definitely being used. Yeah, I totally agree. But to me, that's why I want this manager sacked. And then you got to have Justin Barnes come on and see it. Oh, we got, it's been a good point today. It's been a good point of Wolves. Keep Busan. How weird, man. He should be sacked now because you're not winning games. It's like getting draws, but you're just not winning games. You know what I mean? We're in October now. When is the cutoff point? We're going to be well adrift if we're not careful. Should have waited there, by the way. If you play the Blues and it's a Newcastle fan, you can make about 100 albums on all the depression and disappointments. Yep. Bang on the money. But the thing is, us fans are not happy at all whatsoever. Because we're not winning matches. We're just not winning football matches. And if we don't win football matches, we are going to be in huge, huge trouble. And everyone in the chat knows that. But at the minute, it's been a quiet game. But oh, great. That's a poor pass there. What are you thinking of, Javier? Think? There you go. Stand off again. They must have passed the ball Wolves about 8, 9, 10 times there at the minute without a press at all whatsoever. That's 8 times. That's 9. That's 10. That's 11. Oh, wow. Great turn. But the defense of Joe, that's 12. That's 12 passes. And guess what? It's 2-1. It's 2-1. It's 2-1. He's done it again. He's done it again. 12 passes. Never even laid a finger on him. 2-1. 2-1. And I said it's going to be 2-1 anyway. Just rewrite me predictions, yeah? On Paul's channel. I said it last night, yeah? Let's be real. I said 2-1, didn't I? And that's what happens. He plays a 5-4-1 and we still can't defend. I'm going to get angry, man. Yeah? Just the process. Oh, man. He got spun in the midfield. Absolute spun. On midfield, a joke. Tackles poor. And who was picking him up, by the way? Oh, my God. Unbelievable. I said 2-1. I told all of you that. I told all of you 2-1. That's what I said to you guys. 2-1. Oh, man. I told all you people. Yeah? I don't normally get me predictions on. Right? But on this occasion, I will. What an absolute joke. Our midfield got absolutely spun. Absolutely spun. We should have gone 2-1 up. And now we're 2-1 down. You did say, Dave, you're right. You did say that. You did. Exactly. Peter, we got spun in midfield. Immers, spun is a good one, man. Honestly, I'll pass Kevin out of this football club. I'll just pass Kevin. I'm just smiling. Do you know what I mean? 2-1. Same diabolical shite. Say no more. McCreer gets in the book, by the way. I just have to laugh now. I just really have to laugh because let's be real, we are an absolute shocking team. This manager needs to be sacked. And he's going to come out and say, we play well in parts, but again, we're going to get punished if we don't defend properly. How many more times are you going to say that, Steve? Well, I'm just getting sick of it, man. It's always the same thing each and every flipping week. Yeah? We're now playing 60 minutes, right? Fraser's not on the pitch. Yeah? Dwight Gale's not on. We still haven't got to recognise struggle up front. The club's a disgrace, man. I've got 33 people watching live, man. Yeah, do drive the likes up, yeah? Smash the likes up all the time, yeah? I want it up there. Unbelievable. Literally scored exactly goal from the opposite side. F my like, this team just doesn't. Yeah, man, you're right. I'll go outside for 10 minutes and come back and this. Do you know what it is, Andrew? Just get yourself a couple hours rest, mate, and have a Chinese, man. What was Cutdall's position? Awful decision, man, for the twos. I tell you, he's part of the blame as well, by the way. His position's absolutely shambolic, by the way. I'm sorry. Dangerous Ryan's a bit of a young guy who speaks so much pace and sheer crapness and energy as well. I've got Ricky D. Wolves are there for the taking, but we are toothless in attack. Ricky, Steve Bruce, when he play 5-4-1 under this manager, let's be real, we're not going to come back in this game. You know, we are a disgrace, this football club. This football club is a disgrace. It really, really, really is. You know what I mean? Did I go? Yeah, I did. Cross comes and now doing. Shane rules I hit. Bruce was for it, enjoying the draw. Do you know what I mean? He doesn't want to win this team. Sack him now. Get this forward out now. Worst Newcastle ever includes McLaren and Kinnear. Bruce said shut up and leave now. He said there were positives. Where Bruce? He's just a close coward. Doesn't know what he's doing. Get this guy and get this match out now. Rob, have yourself a Chinese, mate. And also, mate, just look after your wife, by the way. You know, take your wife out for a meal. You don't watch this, man. I don't get stressed on this game. Get girl on. Don should be sticking his leg at least. I told you, he's having his position today. It's been poor today. Having a meltdown for Andy. My hatred for Mike Ash has never been great. He's the reason Bruce is still here. Yeah, I totally agree, Daniel. Not on your own. And no, the club's not disgrace. It's Ashley, Charlie, Goose stays at the club. Well, the thing is, so the club is a disgrace. I'm hot under this leadership. I'm sorry, but you know, this club's going absolutely nowhere. It's static, and our club now, it's just not a get up and go club anymore. Sutherland 4-0 down, by the way. We'll see what NEFC 360 are saying. There's no drive in the midfield. There's no creativity. It's absolutely not. And then he plays Sean Longstaff as CDM. He plays Hayden as centre-back in a back three. Yeah? This guy is totally and utter effed up. Yeah? And I'll tell you one thing now. I can't wait for this takeover to happen. You know what I mean? This takeover needs to happen ASAP. Fernandez as well. Poor defending from him as well, by the way. Poor defending. We were cut apart. But could someone tell us, please, when is the cut-off point for this manager to get sacked? Could you please tell us the cut-off point? Because let's be real, I'm getting absolutely sick of this club. I'm getting real sick of Steve Bruce. And some of those players, I'm sorry, are not good enough for this football club. I'm sorry, they are not. They are dead players, some of them. The dead pitcher Sanchez has done a better job than Bruce, and that's saying something. Yeah, I totally agree, my guy. I really do give it now, whether to laugh or cry or both. Pigeons in from Jake. Monty Montag did a better job, and he's some Suaz somewhere. Yeah, I totally agree. I take up any penguin from America, and that penguin will do a better job than this fool, the manager. I'm telling you. Yeah, I don't want to listen to him today. Listen, it's 65 minutes, yeah? If I'm so passionate about my club, I'm really sorry. I'm so passionate about my club. I love the club, but the club I'm watching now in my club anymore. It's just so dead. We're a dead club. Cost comes in, and then that's going to be a goal. It's going to be keeper's ball all day long. Jason, you went wrong with your predictions on Facebook earlier the day. I did say 2-1 all the way. Ashley and his pigeon squad, yeah? She's just a shame you didn't paint him as Sports Direct on it anyway. So I shouldn't even mention that. This club is dead. It's been dead since Ashley took over the club, by the way. Let's be real. And Steve Bruce put the nail in the coffin. Rules are in, by the way. And you still have the ball. We're still not pressing. There's no urgency about this football club at all whatsoever. There's no urgency. There's no urgency about this club. I mean, Jimenez playing right on the right. There we go. Are we going to break? And then we go and lose the bar straight away. Unbelievable. Now Wolves gets it back. Oh, that was close. Don't forget, Wolves haven't scored at all this season at home, and they got 2. We are such an easy team to play with, by the way. Here we are. They're open again. It opens up yet again. It's going to be 3. If our players keep this up, that's just so lazy. We are such a lazy, lazy team. We are. The weather's bloody crap. The football's crap. And you know what? This team is crap. I'm telling you. And this manager needs to go. He needs to go after that. I want him sacked tonight. I want him sacked tonight. Let's be real. I wish the Premier League expelled us out of the league. At least we wouldn't have to watch this shit show every single week. Yeah, Daniel, I totally agree, love. I totally agree. They still get the ball again. And they still pepper. They're just enjoying themselves now, Wolves. They're just passing the ball for fun. They really are. And then they go and lose it. Yeah, I agree. Took halftime talk. Boost talk, ladies and gents. Always halftime team talks. That throws the game away. We haven't even made a change yet. Make a change, Steve. Just make a change, yeah? Get Fraser on. Get on girl on. We ain't doing now. Yeah, this is the thing. Right? I'm going to say, if you want to come on my channel after the match, then I sent the link out. Please let us know, right? Or send us a DM, and I will definitely get you on. You know, so you can have your say. Yeah, we lose the ball so easy again, don't we? Takes a shot from 25 yards, free kick to Newcastle, and Julian's got fouled 25 yards out. We got some games coming up, by the way. Let's be real. Let's be real. Yeah, we got Spurs in 2 weeks' time. Then we got Brighton away going well. Then we got Brentford. Brentford I think we got as well. Which is unbelievable, man. I mean, fair play to Peter. After 65 minutes and only 1 sub. Unbelievable. This guy, let's be real, he should be sacked. Just get this manager out. He's just standing there with his hands in his pockets, right? Doesn't give a toss. Doesn't really care. He's just waiting for the sack. He's just waiting for the sack. Just think, Sir Barry Robson's been watching Bruce ball. He'll be fuming and ready to home Bruce to get him gone. Well said, man. Well said. You know what it is? I totally agree, because he'd be spinning in his grave, man. Absolutely spinning to see football like that. Yeah, I tell you what, we are an absolute disgrace, this football club, man. I mean, I don't want to shout. I don't want to get angry, right? Because that's not really me, right? I'm not going to be turning green. I don't want to be an Incredible Hulk, yeah? I'm trying to be placid. In fact, I just think it's absolutely funny. It's absolutely laughable, man, the way things are at this moment, because we are absolutely shite. And it's just absolutely painful. Murphy's coming on, and then Bruce and Ashley's case to the football. Get girl on, man. He won't get girl on. Stream is down. I don't know if it's blessing or not. Do you know what it is? Let's be real. I'm not really missing it, to be honest with you, sort of thing, you know, because I just It'd be so depressing. So my PC is down as well. I don't know if everyone else is down in a minute, like, because my PC is definitely down at this moment in time. And yeah, just to let you know, guys, there's no way I'm going to do the watch along against Brentford because I'll be in Italy, by the way. So unfortunately, I will be able to watch it, and I will be elsewhere in Italy. So yeah, my PC's crashed. Mate, it's crashed, and Jason's got a problem with his as well, by the way. So my stream's down. Everyone's streams is down in a minute. I don't know how to do it. And Mr. Bruce is a mono of Belland. Yeah, I love it. Absolutely love it. What I'll do next time, I'll just go to the subscription like and go with NUFC TV and then watch it from there in future. But I'm not going to pay for it now, like, there's no way. Thanks very much indeed, mate. Thank you. I mean, we'll probably be bottom by the time we go to Italy. And that pains us to say that. I can't really do a watch along in Italy. Switch this off a minute. Yeah, it's still 2-1 to Wolves, by the way. I definitely 100% know that, by the way, but unfortunately, this is the thing, right? We crossed the ball, but it's got no goal scorer whatsoever. What is the flipping point? Crossing the ball, we got no one up at top. We are absolutely a joke. And by that way, that free kick alongside Turk smacked against the wall, by the way. They do not want to play for Steve Bruce, let's be real. I ain't going to lie. I'm not going to lie. Get this forward out tonight. Get this forward out of my football club because they are not doing it for him. It's as simple as that. Well, streams down as well. So it is what it is. And let's be real, they're not going to change the game, are they? I think some people was watching the game. I'll probably have to end up watching it on 4G. Yeah, streams are still down, by the way. I don't know what the heck is going on there. So Jacobs on, McCreeler's on. He's going to play wing back. If he's going to play 5 at the back, he's going to play wing back sort of thing. Just keep persisting, right? Playing 5 at the back. We'll be 2-1 down, 4-3-3 would have been perfect. And if he decides to play 5-4-1, we'll be 2-1 down. Do you know what I mean? Does he want the sack? He's waiting for the sack. He wants his 4 million payout, yeah? But Ashley must know this. You know what I mean? He doesn't care. Charlie doesn't care. The board doesn't care. Bruce doesn't care. We are an absolute disgrace. We are coming to play with no recognised left back, striker, manager director, and order. No recognised plan. Totally agree. Do want to read all of that, by the way. Murphy on Mucrillo. Jason should stream on and Jason will answer that question for you in a few moments' time. I think he will, So still can't get me football on because systems is down in a minute. So we'll just have to go by Twitter and the pace sort of thing. Here's some. Oh, hang on. It's 73 minutes gone, by the way. And guess what? I got it back on. There's a good tweet there from Chris Toon. Here's a little snippet from Bruce's upcoming post-match interview. There are plenty of positives to take from the game. Our forward were terrific for the 4 min, and let's not forget how we played for 60 minutes at Old Trafford. Steve, we're not playing at Old Trafford. We're playing at Wolves today. Yeah, and we 2-1 down. Yeah, forget about Old Trafford. Let's talk about today's game, right? And at the minute, in the second half, apart from ASM effort, with the keeper saved, we would be absolutely shite. Look at his face. Look at his face. His face is like thunder. There you go. Anthony, I totally agree. You cannot sell after this. Boost out. Brings on Murphy, right? Still not bring on Dwight Gale. This manager is a disgrace. I hope the fans there, right, give him hell. You know what I mean? Tell him what you think of it. Tell him what are your thoughts and get this forward out of me football club. Because I'm telling you now, this is, and Wolves on a break here, and there's no one at the end of it. Absolutely no one at the end of it. Did come on. What bullshit he'll say after this press conference is openly doing the press conference reaction after the game. It's just a complete utter waste of time because I don't want to be wasting 10 minutes with this guy. I don't want to be streaming it. I think Pumbus is one of the worst Sky pundits. Yeah. Still bigging up Steve Bruce. We are in big trouble at the moment. We are in big trouble. Is Norwich playing today? Norwich is playing today, are they? Norwich. Who will stand there? Burnley. I think Burnley's playing Norwich today anyway. And it looks like Gale's going to come on according to Truls. I'll tell you what, if I was Dwight Gale, I'd just say, you know what, Bruce? Tell him to F off. Tell him where they can. Because I'll tell you now, I just tell him where to go. I don't want to play for this Ford. No, I don't. I turned it off. CBA, watching any more of this crap. Slow telegraph passing. No one creating chances. There's literally no positives today. Some poor individual performers out there today. I totally agree. Totally agree. Gale comes off and Miggy. Gale comes on and Miggy comes off. I tell you what, Joe Lynn was poor today. Apart from that cross, that was it. He should have been taken off. He goes and takes off Miggy. And to be fair, he was quiet today as well, man. And he's still getting 15 plus minutes to go. Yeah, slap in the face for Gale. Slap in the face. Now we've got a recognised striker with 15 minutes to go. Richard, that's a good cross, by the way. Oh, that's a poor header. Oh, man. Just no one at the end of it. No one. But James Ward-Prowse sent off for foul play and Southampton once each. I tell you what, Chelsea losing their marbles at the minute. They're losing their mojo at this moment in time. Got beat off Juve in the Champions League. Lost to Man City in the last week in the Premier League last week, and now draw once each. Busa's lost. Go 2-1 down, so he brings on defender off and brings Murphy in the spot. We're 2-1 down, and he should have immediately put on Dwight Gale on straight away because we need a goal, and then he goes and takes off a defender for a right wing back. Does he not want to win this game? There you go. Stand to your pocket, Steve. You're not exactly Pep, are you? Do you know what I mean? Just stand your hands in your pockets. You are looking lost, mate. You are looking lost. He hasn't got a clue. And I'll tell you what, that's what happens when you appoint a manager, right, with more relegations, right, with 10 different, and he managed 10 different clubs, and that's what you get. That's what you get. It's as simple as that. Good. Southampton next, and no Ward-Prowse will be a lovely bonus. He's a damn good player, Ward-Prowse. I tell you what, if we get a takeover and he's been linked with us, I have no problems getting this guy because this guy can actually take a set piece, by the way. He knows how to take set pieces. He knows how to score from free kicks. He knows how to take penalties as well, by the way. Simple as that. Hands in pockets, looking at the grand center of the game. Typical. He's lost, Jason. He's absolutely lost. He's got to go. I mean, there's no pluses today from this game. I mean, ASM had a chance, could have gone 2-1 up, but then again, Wolves could have gone 2 up before that, before we equalised. So it swings around about doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, you're right, Paul. He's unboxed to me losing the game and he brings defenders on. Any same manager will bring on attacking assets on the try, something from the game. At least if you try and get something from the game and you get beat, okay, we tried. we do something about it. But no, he goes and brings on a defender for a winger. I'll be honest with you, Wolves are comfortable here. They're asking us the questions. We just can't come up with the answers. We are a disgrace, you know. And if you want to come on the video phoning, guys, let us know, and I'll send you the link. I'll send you all the link, by the way. If you want to come on, it's down to you. I'm not forcing you. You forcing yes? Got 10 minutes to go, by the way, and it's still Wolves 2, Newcastle 1. And guess what? We're just not fighting back at all. You just got no outlet at all whatsoever. There's no fight. He's not even changing it up. Play 4-4-2 and just give it a right go. Just hit it up and just hopefully the front two wins the header sort of thing. Simple as that. Play old-fashioned 4-4-2. But no, he decides to stick to the 5-4-1 and hope for the best. For me, that's not work. Now I've got happy game. This Newcastle game is the most uninterested I've ever been. Utter trap, John. What are you using to watch out? He goes me, mate. He goes me. That's all I watch it. Didn't really think before, but after that, I don't think we can beat anyone. For that reason, this man's taking us down. Yep. Totally agree. Wolves on the break here. They could have gone wide. They didn't. And Newcastle won the ball. ASM is on the ball. Oh, no, it's Joe Linton's on the ball. Where's he going? Oh, my God, he got tackled. He ran 20 yards, so slow, and he gets tackled. Wow, Bruce Bernard so positive, the blind MB. I tell you what, I hope the press really, really hit him home today. Did I? Because you had 3,000 fans. 3,000 fans turned up for the game today to witness a performance like that. Unbelievable. In the second half, Newcastle only made 5 fouls, by the way. We don't tackle, right? We don't tackle. We don't press. We don't get players' faces. We just don't. We see what the Twitter people are seeing right here. Yes, Dan. Yes, Dan. If you understand anyone deadline day lost the writing on the wall, we totally reliant on ASM and Wilson, and both are made of glass. Ashes running us into the ground, and the Premier League are happy with that. I tell you what, we'll be extra happy if we get a takeover. Do you know what I mean? And this is the thing. This is the thing. He's got to be sacked today. You cannot show performances like this at all. Jacobs on the ball. That's a goal. It's not goal. No, Wolves won it. There's no free. There's no penalty there, man. He's just got hassle off the bar. I've got my guy, Jason, again. Apparently, he was told to get 6 points in the next 4 games. He's got 2. So that's it. He has failed at target, so he has to be sacked. If that is the truth and they go against it, then the club will slide again. We've got 6 minutes to go. And it's still Wolves 2, Newcastle 1. Cross comes in. That's a corner ball. Cross comes in. Went for Gale. And Zeiss got their sort of thing as well for a corner kick. And I've got Daniel. I'll show me backside. And Phoenix when the boost is sat after this. Daniel, when is the cut-off point? Someone's got to tell us the cut-off point after this game. He has got the goal. Otherwise, we're going to get relegated. Can the club not see this? Steve Bruce is trending, by the way. And look at it. Jordan Cook. That's a poor call against shite again. Steve, this is from Jordan, by the way. Needs to go on a day, not in January, not in March, when it's too late. Now, we honestly need a backup plan. Otherwise, Newcastle are back playing the Championship next season. And if we keep going the way we are, we can't see us come back up. Jordan, we're not getting back up for decades. So we get relegated under this leadership. Let me tell you that for now. Yeah, so do smash the likes up there. I don't know how many subs I've got increased today. We have a look. Oh, baby, I've got a couple of subs today, extra subs today. One of them I think it's from Dean from New Zealand. It's one of them, I think. I could be wrong. And let's have a look at Daniel. Haha, you have no subscribers if I did that, Jason. This so next season, imagine you to go, we are going down. I don't know what the fans are saying because I haven't got the volume. I've got 30 people watching there. I'll tell you what, that guy's took his scores well, but my God, our defending today is a joke. And then you've got Julius Offense and Steve Bruce, creative version of Steve Bruce, the manager. That doesn't exist. No other Premier League club appoints him, but Mike Ashley did. And that's from Lee Johnson. I spoke to him before, and I was on Toon Talk with Andrew Davis. He's a passionate lad. And I'd love to get him back on at some stage, you know what I mean? I'd love to get him back on. But there's just no urgency from this club. Nothing like that. We're just not pressing. We're just playing the same. Or this sort of performances gets the manager sacked. 7 games gone. We picked up 3 points. We picked up 3 points from 21. This squad will get us relegated, I'm telling you. ASM seems a bit peed off now, do you know what I mean? He's looking around. He's thinking, who's on my wavelength here? And that's the Steve Bruce just standing there, hands in his pockets, just no get and go. He's just not saying nout. We are an absolute joke. And I tell you what, you get more fun coming on the video streams as well after the game. So, well, 1 million subs. I tell you what, I get 1 million subs, I give me day job. Let's be real. I'll do this full time. You know what I mean? There we go. Wolves get a shot in, wide goal kick. I mean, not being fun about Jimenez has been quiet today. He really has been quiet. But he done an assist for the second goal, by the way. But I don't think, I'm not going to lie, but I don't think Wolves are that special today. They're not that special at all today. But we made them look good. 2 poor goals conceded. 2 through balls conceded, by the way. 2 through balls for the goal. Oh my God, we are a joke. There you go. This is Steve. This is Newcastle, everybody. And we're just getting worse. Probably got a free kick, by the way. It's tossed in, which comes to no one. Cross comes in, and that's a goal kick. That's a pathetic effort, man. Oh my God. That's Fernandez headed, and it's gone away for a goal kick. Well, who's been a man of the match today? Because I can't think of anyone who's been my man of the match today. I mean, Henry came on and scored a goal, but I just can't think of no one. I mean, ASM, I thought he's been, for me, yeah, I played the ball, but he should have scored that goal in the second half. But I'm afraid we're going to get relegated this season. Get this manager out of the club now. Please get him out. I don't know what else I can say. Shite. Because I could easily get mad. I could easily have a rant. I could easily go on the one. But guess what? I just cannot be bothered because I'm used to this now. Do you know what I mean? I just don't want to say the same thing over and over and over again. I really don't. And I've got two sad things. We deserve to lose when we play like this. Of course we do. We deserve to get beat. There's just no get up and go. We're in 2-1 down. Where's that urgency? Where's the passion? It's not. Even Dwight Gale comes on. He seems a bit peed off as well. And I've got your man of the match. It's me, more than 10 than the garbage you're showing. Yep. Thank you very much indeed. I'm the man of the match. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you very much, Andrew. But I'm not done yet because I'm going to do the video call as well. I send the link out as well. Please come on, have your say, and just go from there. Or if you haven't got a link, let us know. Send us a DM, and I should get you on straight away. But unfortunately, we are absolutely shite. We deserve to be relegated based on the performances, and I tell you what, we are shit. Man of the match, all Newcastle United fans put over this utter shite. Yeah, I'll give him a 10 out of 10. Big up to all Newcastle fans going on Wolves today. Big up to you. Honestly, you deserve much better than that. Peter Bruce needs to go. Ash in the fat house needs to do something now. We need to. Eddie Howe's available. Get Eddie Howe in now. He could have 2 weeks with us and then go into the Spurs game, right? And then the players will look up to him anyway. 100%. But no, not this manager. 4 minutes to go. But get this manager out now. He needs to go now. Sam's on the ball. We're not committing players, by the way. Cost comes in and it's blocked. Unbelievable. We are so shite. We're effing shite. We're effing shit. We're effing shit. We're effing shit. We're effing shit. We are shite. Really, really are. Shite. There we go. Nothing doing there again. See, look, we're showing more fight now because they're in the 4 minutes and added on time. Why not show this kind of fight early in the second half when we went 2-1 down? There we go. That's a poor ball, by the way. I tell you what, I'd love to see all the tweets on social media. I tell you what, they'll be absolutely peed off. We've got Spurs next 2 weeks' time. 2 weeks on Sunday, by the way. They're going to make a sub and you're going to play Charlie on. Unbelievable tech ads. We are absolutely dog shite. We really, really are. I'm not being funny. Our club is just a fraud. We are just a fraud. This football club, everything about this football club, yeah, is a fraud. It's poisonous right now. It's horrible. You know, it needs vaccinated. It needs a complete and utter clean out of this football club. It really is. Do you know what I mean? And I'm sorry I'm going to upset a lot of my subscribers on here, but I'm just speaking the truth here. What is there to be happy about with this club? It's not. And I've got to say the same thing over and over again. It's just disgraceful, man. We've got just over a minute to go. In this game. Hey, some sort of one gets tackled so easily, man. So easily, man. And Wolves can break away. They're going to go to the quarter flag here with 1 minute to go. Our tackling is just a joke. It really is. So Raul's on the right-hand side. He's going to hold it up. We've got another half a minute to go. And that's going to be straight back to the keeper. I think that's done. We're done. We're absolutely done at this club. We're done. Finish. That's all she wrote. Rule's going to get 3 points there. You've got one last chance there. Cross comes in, and that's cleared away. I tell you what, our crossings today has been absolutely dog shite. It really is. So embarrassed. That's got to be it. That's got to be it. That's it. That's it. Game over. And we're still looking for our first win. And it finishes... Now it's all over. It finishes Wolves 2, Newcastle 1. And we have lost again. That's 7 games without a win. We haven't yet to win our first game of the season, right? And we are an absolute disgrace. Let's be real. So, listen, anyone to come on me chat sort of thing? I sent the link out. If you want to come and have your say, come on and you see it. Go through the comments, by the way, because you know what? I just cannot be bothered at the minute. Like, done. Watching NEWC gives depression. I already have it, but it makes it even worse. Jason, don't, mate. Please don't. Look at Steve Bruce. Answer his pockets there. And even the Newcastle fans are clapping the players off after the game. I wouldn't. Not for that performance, I wouldn't. The Queen laugh for the Wolves he looks a player. I like his movement, by the way. I do like his movement. We are an absolute joke. We lost again. I got messages flying through the roof. So if I'm not reading them, lost again. Cheers, someone so like for anxiety, my depression. Went 100 meters, 150. Andrew, mate, I do apologize about that. And I thought Norwich won for a minute there, but obviously Norwich got their first point in the season. Big up to you. Trying to watch Joe Linton, giving any sort of credit, but yeah, nothing in to be a striker. Simple movement, doesn't make space for all of us, doesn't get in the box. Yeah, he had a shocking game today, let's be real. Yeah, boost out all the way. Peter, absolutely rubbish. Get this effing cabbage head out now. Peter, I'm sure you're paying my guy. And I got going down every single ball. Richie trying to put in the box today was empathetic. To me, I think Richie was poor today. Absolutely poor. Bruce Mullen Bellin, I saw anger at the NBA. You should go and see. He's not good enough for it. But the NBA is so inept. It's unbelievable. And you know what it is, right? We are an absolute joke. The football club is a disgrace, yeah? I mean, come on. We scored a lucky goal today, and then we had another chance in the second half. ASM missed that chance. So other than that, that's as good as we got. That was it. Their keeper haven't even been tested, yeah? We are absolutely shocking. This manager has to go tonight. And I mean tonight, because I don't want him here anymore. He's got to go. And I hope the press really suck it on him tonight. I got predictions right, by the way. I said 2-1. I said 2 all the way, didn't I? Proved right again. Can you imagine how much money I make around the bookies and that sort of thing and put on, say, 20 quid on that Wolves to beat us 2-1? That's absolutely unbelievable, man. Let's put it this way. The players are playing the wrong positions and they're playing the wrong shirts as well, by the way. And you got Neil as well from NEWC Matt. He said, this is one of the worst Wolves teams I've seen in a while. What does that say about us falling apart here? Like, you totally agree. We are a disgrace of this football club. He definitely have to go tonight after this. That is not playing for your manager. They do not want to play for him. He has done out of here. Do you know what I mean? Joke. And I'm past anger now. It's just, I don't know. I'm just trying to keep myself calm. I just laugh more. Do you know what I mean? Do the right thing, Bruce and leave. Dean, if you want to come on me chat now, I don't know if you're on Twitter, mate, but if you are, right, follow us, right, and I'll send you the links. You can come on me chat, yeah? Ryan, so was I, mate. I was right as well. I said 2-1, by the way. Heartbreak is always a hollers for the minutes. 8 games and no wins is disgusting. If you include the cup game, wow, a joke. We're definitely going down. We are a depot. Paul, I said at the beginning of the season, we're done. I think after anger, next stage is acceptance, commiserations on the MEC result, guys. You know what it is, mate? Big up to the 3,000 fans that turned up, yeah? Having to witness that. I'll tell you what, Paul turned an incredible hook, by the way. Bruce should be sorry, Ryan. Yeah, I totally agree. Yeah, so anyone wants to come on the chat, Danielle, Jason, Daniel, yeah? Anyone wants to come on, please let us know, right? And we'll send you a link. Just come on. If you're too unhappy to talk, I understand. Absolutely unbelievable. Sunday lost by 4 goals to no, by the way. Thanks to Owen, by the way. Yeah? I'll get you on in a minute, David, yeah? But today, to me, I just wasted 2 hours doing this. We are going to get relegated this season. And you know what it is, guys? I'm just so depressed. I'm not even gonna argue anymore. I'm not even gonna be depressed. I'm not gonna get angry. I'm not gonna be upset. Because I'm pretty much used to this. Yeah? Look at the stats, yeah? 7 games, 0 wins, 3 draws, 4 losses. Next 4 games, Spurs, Palace, Chelsea, next 3 games. 7 down the barrel of 0 wins while opening 10 games is usually leads to relegation. Steve Bruce should do the honourable thing and resign right now. If he's a fan and he claims he is, go. Please go. Because at the end of the day, You put our fans through misery, yeah? And I hope that might actually Lee Chandley, right, sort it out. Please do the right thing. Get him out now before it's too late. Sorry. Our favorite line. Yeah, I totally agree there. Absolutely agree, Ryan. Peter Booth, not even Son losing for it doesn't help. Not at all. And you know what? If Bristol City won the day, I think Annie will be happy with that, by the way. I did say to him he's going to win the day. I told him that. So, I want to get more people coming on, like, you know, I want Jason, I want Daniel, come on, sort of thing. Can you come on, guys, if you can? That'd be amazing, yeah? So, I've got to wait for one more before I bring David in first. And I just think it's a disgrace, man. Absolutely disgraceful. I don't even know what the stats are. I'm going to check the stats out in a minute as I speak. Yeah? But it doesn't seem pretty. I'm going to send a tweet, by the way. I'm just so depressed as a Newcastle fan, you know. Actually, I should be tweeting that, shouldn't I? So, I'm going to develop on David, right? I'm going to get Jules Iveson doesn't help. Anthony, look at the fixtures. Where the hell who's going to win the game? Well, first win going to come from? I don't know. I really don't know. Probably a ton of the year, by the sounds of it. It's a shame that football's originally Newcastle. It's just heartbreaking to see. This is the worst team I have seen in years, honestly. We'll probably see you guys, Jason's stream later. I have no social life. Fair enough. It's hard supporting underperforming teams. That someone's got to do it, I guess. Yeah, I totally agree. Jason's going to come in a sec. Different manager, we got a chance. Get Eddie Howland now. Get him on this minute. What's social life? Being locked down for 9 weeks now is painting ships and tanks. Yeah. 40% for Newcastle. Thanks for that, Pete. Pete, you want to come and chat, mate? Let us know, and then I'll send you it, mate, and then you just come on. It's that simple, mate, so please come on. Then I've got, we're on the second, yep, thanks, mate. So, guys, relegation looming. I think we're relegated. I feel that we are relegated. These players do not want to play for Steve Bruce. There's no urgency in the team. There's no passion in the team. There's nothing. Absolutely not. I was still supporting Newcastle, even during the fan rounds leading north. Yeah, good man, Andrew. So would I. So would I. At least we see proper football. There's no urgency in our team anymore, man. We lose the bar and they just sit there and don't react. Oh, I'm not even going to argue with you, mate. I'm not. I'm not on Twitter and TC Andrew. What I'll do, I'll see if this works, right? Click on that. And what I'll do, I could have sent it in the chat as well. So if I can just get it there. Yep, that'll work. Click on that, mate. It'll work. So Ricky D says he's got to go tonight. 100%. 100%. And then I've got Wolverhampton were crap as well. Wolverhampton won that great. They won that great. Our passing was shocking. Absolutely terrible, man. I totally agree. I mean, we were poor today. Absolutely poor. Our set pieces are shocking. Richie better not do it again. He better not do it again. Like, take the set piece again. He is absolutely useless, man. He really is. I'm going to call him out today. He was absolutely poor today. And I think what anyone see it, he was poor today. So what I'll do first, so I'm going to get people on. I'm going to get my guy on there, level 7, David. David, I mean, Wolves 2, Newcastle 1. And listen, what can I say? What can I say? It was a poor result. It was just absolutely awful performance today. Tell me more, mate. Tell me more.
That's all you need to know. All you need to know. That word there. That word there.
Fact.
Tonight.
Yes. Yes. Tonight.
Not next week.
No.
Not 5 weeks ago. Tonight. Get him out and get someone else in before this gets worse.
Facts.
I'm telling you.
So today's game, right? I mean,
absolute dog shit.
Yeah. I mean, what's Richie on the free kicks for? If you're playing him left back, why is he taking free kicks? Exactly. Totally agree. I've got this comes flying through the roof. Richie needs to start taking corners. Sorry, guys, but there's a little bit in charge till at least Christmas. That's relegation mountain. Boost should be managing the team in New Guinea. Yeah. Jules Boost should be 6 foot under. I really wanted to see Anderson play as well.
I wish I could pull him 6 foot under.
Totally agree. You can't do any worse. Mate. Keep picking him up, and we never see him. Yeah, that's the thing. Treating our clubs like this, a disgrace. Disgrace, man. Joke. And
did you hear what he said? Did you hear what he said on the news on Friday? When they were talking about the cat case. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I didn't know there was a cat case. And you're a fan. And you're a Newcastle fan, and you didn't know there was a cat case. Come on.
It's funny. I'll tell you what, I shouldn't be laughing, but it shouldn't be funny, but it isn't funny, man. Do you know what I mean? We are the disgrace, man. A joke. And I'll tell you what, let's be real, right? Get Eddie Howling, Graham Jones number 2. That is how we roll.
Wolverhampton Wanderers 2-1.
That's all I said.
I've said it all along.
Good for you, man. Big up to you, man. Big up to you, baby. Good luck to you. So, dude, what's going to happen now? I mean, I'll just say, right? I mean, who's impressed you today? Who's man of the match today? I can't think of anyone's man of the match today.
That's a hard question, isn't it? Who is man of the match?
That lad up front. G1.
I've got to give it to Wolves player. And, I'll probably give it to Tikau.
Tikau is good. He's good today. I'll tell you,
he was running the show. He was running the show.
Yeah,
him
totally.
Him and that other kid on the who scored the 2 goals. What's his name?
Yeah, crazy.
I don't know his name, but he scored 2 goals.
Yeah,
and he ran the show. He ran our back. He ran our back 4 to the ground, to the stage that Steve Bruce goes, we'll play 5 at the back. See if we can get them out of the game.
Yeah,
and it just didn't work. The 5 at the back does not work. And when is he going to see this?
He never will, mate. He started 4-3-3, then he went to go down, then he goes and changed it to a 5-4-1, right? Does he not trust his players, though? Because he doesn't do. And the players must be absolutely peeved off today. Say, you know what? We got 4-3-3, and he changed it back to a 5-4-1. This manager is a disgrace. Get him out now. We've got Spurs in 2 weeks' time. We got international break.
The perfect guy to come into this club is Villas Boas.
Is he going to come, though? Is he going to come? He was a project. He's a trustworthy person.
I would even take John Terry at this stage.
Yeah.
To the end of the season. Give him a contract to the end of the season, and then look for a decent manager.
Yeah, I totally agree. We all go because I've got quite a few people to come on, mate. So you've been on to us, by the way, and that's why we love you. And we've got Spurs in 2 weeks' time, right? Hopefully with a new manager, right? Obviously with a new manager. if you do get a new manager in, right, and we got Tottenham, are we going to beat Tottenham? Because I'll tell you what,
we've got a good
with a new manager. That is so.
With a new manager bounce, I think Wolves, Tottenham aren't playing as great as they were.
Yeah.
Nuno Santo he's finding it hard.
Yeah.
With because it's all this carry on with Kane. Is he staying now? Is he going in January?
Yeah, no.
I think that's put pressure on him a bit.
Yeah.
But
he could lose his job.
I think with a new manager bounce, I think we could win them easily.
Totally agree. Listen, David, thanks so much for coming on, mate. And I'm going to fly through this time, eat like. But listen, back again in 2 weeks' time. But come on the fans forum next week if you can, mate. Yeah, and by the way, 5 wins for the last 37. That is painful. That's a sacrilege offence, mate. It really is. But listen, Dave, thanks for coming, mate.
I'll hopefully see you tonight, on Jason's channel.
If sure. Come channel him, no problem. I'll definitely go on there. All right, mate. Take care. See you later. Take care. Right, that's never saw David on the chat. Very, very disappointed. I did have Dean from New Zealand coming on, but he went off again. I was going to get on next, by the way. Excuse me. So next I'm going to get to, hopefully it's going to be my tactical insight one day, and hopefully it's Peter. Peter, how are you doing, my guy?
Oh, I'm so depressed, man. It was terrible. Absolutely terrible. We had no idea whatsoever, and I completely agree with what level Dave said there. We were absolutely terrible. Oh, we had no plan, relying on say maximum ASM all the time. It was just terrible. Absolutely
you're telling
terrible.
Me.
And I don't think are we away or home in the next 2 weeks' time?
No, we're at home. Home against Tottenham. We're at Palace. And then we've got to play, I think we've got Chelsea at home after that. And then we've got Brighton away. And then Brentford at home, Arsenal away. That's our next 6 games. And I tell you what, I don't hold much hope for trying to get a win on one of these. I'm telling you.
No, can I? But oh God, it's so depressing. I don't know what to say because it was just. I had problems thinking about who the man of the match was, and I couldn't think of anybody on our side.
None of them. None of them.
The defense is like got Swiss cheese, full of holes everywhere. It just, oh man, Bruce is gonna go now. He's just gonna go. It's just.
Peter, I know what all it is, right? I mean, Wolves haven't scored a home goal before today against Newcastle, right? And he scored 2, right?
Yeah.
I'll go through the stats, right? I'll go through it again. We haven't kept a clean sheet since February, right?
Right.
5 wins should be 7 wins from 35, not 5 wins. 7 wins from 35 games, right?
Yeah.
And worst of all, 23 wins from 83 games under Steve Bruce. That, my friend, is absolutely shocking. Mick McCarthy's going to get the sack, right? He's going to get the sack. Because he lost 3 in a row.
Yeah.
When is the cut-off point, Pete? When is the cut-off point? When is the actual
tonight?
Yeah, it has to be.
But does Mike actually have the balls to do it?
He needs to safeguard his takeover, because I tell you now, we get relegated, he's not get a takeover. Simple as that. And you not see £340 million. He's gambling yet again. Just sack him tonight.
Yeah.
Sack him tonight. Get Eddie Howling.
If you're a businessman, right?
Yeah.
And you've got a choice between either losing 340 or 350 million pounds, and £4 million, what would you do? It's a logical question. It's a logical answer, isn't it?
Facts. Totally agree. Unbelievable. You sack him. Simple as that.
Yeah.
And then you get Justin Barnes come out and say, look, we're playing attacking football now, right? Don't sack him, blah, blah, blah. And then he reverses the type, where we go a goal behind, takes off Willock, which is injured, brings on Jeff Hendrick, and plays a 5-4-1.
Yeah. I said to you, because I was watching it on our channel, and I saw him say 5-4-1, go 5-4-4-1. I just couldn't believe it. I just couldn't believe he's doing it.
It's so depressing, isn't it, man? It is so depressing. And this is the manager. He keeps on saying that he's not going to walk out. He's not going to walk out. He's not going to leave. He made it quite clear he's not going to walk out the club and he's not going to sign 100%. The bottom line is he needs to walk away now. If he says he's a Newcastle fan, which he's not, and he shrugs his shoulders, said about the takeover, I don't know anything like this and that and top sort of thing. This guy, this manager, right, needs to walk now. If he doesn't, then Ash's got to make a decision now because we will not make the Premier League or stay in the Premier League with this manager.
No. As I said to you the other day on your other forum, Steve Bruce came out with these 4 Pennyworth in. And I'm sure he did that on purpose to try and save his job.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't want the takeover to go through. My opinion. And anyway, Steve Bruce couldn't organise. He couldn't manage to clean the women's toilets. He's that good. He's not bad. He couldn't clean the women's toilets out.
You're right.
He's just shit. I'm sorry for the language, but he's just shit.
Facts. But this is the thing, right? I mean, he couldn't believe his luck when he was appointed as Newcastle United manager, right? And I know I've got 2 guys, so Ryan and Jason on the way as well, and they're not going to be happy at all whatsoever. They're going to hit it, especially Jason, by the way. And I'm hoping that my guy Dean comes back from New Zealand, sort of thing. He was coming to chat. So the thing is, right, I totally agree with you, by the way, Pete, right? I mean, about the takeover, Pete, will we get the takeover? I'm saying yes.
Yes. I think, I didn't see the stream itself, but from what I read and what I heard, it looks like the Premier League lawyer made a real hash of the job, and and out the Newcastle one did a good job apparently. So, but we have to wait and see. We just have to wait and see what the judge says on the 3rd of January.
Yeah. Just to say, I was right. I was wrong, by the way. 5 wins in our last 37 games. 5. Who can possibly defend that? How is this man still in a job? That is unbelievable. We are a disgrace. This football club now is a disgrace, right? We're over the laughing stock, right? Reckon like that gets us relegated. And I tell you what, I did not want to see relegation at my club ever again. This guy is breaking records every single time.
That is 13.51% wins.
Wow.
13.51.
That's unbelievable. It's supposed to be funny. I'm laughing, but it ain't funny. Do you know what I mean? Joke. So, before I let you go, Pete, right? Do you think Steve Bruce will be sacked tonight, or do you think he'll be sacked before the Spurs game, or do you think a new match is going to come in the hell?
I would like to think he'll be sacked tonight, but realistically, I would think he'd be gone by before the Spurs game.
I hope you're right, mate. I hope you're right before the Spurs game. I hope you're 100% right there. But listen, big up to you, my guy, Pete. And listen, thanks for coming on again.
And I agree. Sorry, quickly. I think I like Level Dave's suggestion of that ex-Spurs manager as well. Villa watching.
Villa Boas.
Yes.
ABB.
Yeah, I think I think he would do a good job.
Yeah,
if we can't get Eddie Howe.
Yeah, I think it'd be decent. I mean, thing is, though, he's got unfinished business in the Premier League, but I just cannot, in my opinion, I don't think he wants to manage the Premier League again because he had 2 shots at Chelsea and Spurs. But if he came to Newcastle, I think he'd do well. Tactically, he's tactically sound, and he needs all the time and he needs to be backed. Because the way at Marseille, they sort of play behind his back, and he wasn't very happy. That's why he walked away. So for me, I'll be very, very skeptical about ABB. But listen, if he came, I have no problems with him at all whatsoever. But Peter, thanks for coming on, mate. And
right, mate. Take care,
I'll catch you in the next game. Take care, man.
Bye-bye.
See you later. So, and next on the cut is from Canada, and I've got my guy Ryan. Yeah, right, mate.
Hey, how's it going?
I can't hear you, mate.
Can't hear me?
I can't, mate. You're muted.
I'm muted?
Up a bit.
Can you hear me?
Still can't hear you, Pete. Where are you at?
I'm in my car.
I'll see what I can do, mate. I mean, I can fairly hear you, but we should give it 2 seconds. And we can't hear you. We'll try it again now, mate. So, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Champion. We'll see what we can do. Right. I was going to say, what's your thoughts today, mate? Lost to Newcastle 1. What's your thoughts, mate? And Steve Bruce has to go out and eat.
I only watched the first 20 minutes again, but I can't believe it, man. Like, how are we going to lose to Wolves? This has to be the end of Steve Bruce.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he plays 4-3-3. I thought, okay, cool. I take a 4-3-3, and then we go goal behind, which is a poor goal to concede. Then Joe Willock went off, and then Jeff Hendrick went on, and then he changed the system to 5-4-1. What is that all about?
Because he's scared, that's why. But in his mind, he'll want to try to match Wolves with 5 at the back, 3 at the back. But, I mean, that's just a mentality of, I don't want to lose the game.
Yeah. The thing is, go on.
We lost anyway, so I don't know what this guy's doing. Like,
yeah, man.
I've confirmed it now, and he's literally just playing Alan St. Maximum as a striker when he's not a freaking striker.
No, he's not.
And Alan St. Maximum, his bread and butter is left wing when he's attacking fullbacks, not up against center backs. And we're playing long ball towards him. Like, what's that going to do? And they have 3 center backs too. Like, you can't do anything about it.
Nah, man. I totally agree. I mean, the thing is, you've got his tactics all wrong again. He ain't going to admit that sort of thing. But he's playing players out of position yet again. He's playing Hayden in centre back, Richie wing back again, Manfredo wing back again, Sean Longstaff CDM, right? And he plays ASM as a false line. Steve Bruce is playing players out of position, and fans have had enough of it now. They are absolutely sick of it.
Yeah, half the team was out of position. One thing about Matt Ritchie too is I don't want to see him on set pieces anymore. His legs are dead. Put Miguel Almiron or someone else on set pieces.
Yeah, like Miguel Almiron.
Yeah,
and the thing is,
someone who has legs.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I'll have him drop, to be honest with you, and bring in Jamal Lewis, in my opinion. So we got Spurs next 2 weeks' time in international break. Will Steve Bruce still be manager by the time we play Spurs?
No, I think he'll be sacked latest by Wednesday.
And who did you take? And who did you take as manager?
I'd take Eddie Howe.
Eddie Howe. Okay.
Eddie
Listen.
Slaven Village, maybe, if he's... I don't know if he's in a job right now, but I'd take either or.
Yeah, I totally agree, man.
I totally agree.
Sure. Fair dues. Listen, Ryan, I'll let you get away because you're driving, but listen, and I'll chat to you in a week sometime on a fans forum.
Yeah, I might be on maybe, but I'm glad this international break's on because I get to actually enjoy some good football with Canada.
Yeah, man. Champion. No problem. Well, thanks for coming on, Ryan, mate, and I'll chat to you hopefully in a week sometime. Get driving. Take care, mate. See you later. I'm going to be on the first one. Dean from New Zealand. Dean, where are you from in New Zealand, mate?
I'm in Tauranga, so I live in the Bay of Plenty.
Nice.
Yeah, it is beautiful. It's a nice place to live. You'll have to excuse me, I'm still in bed.
Well, savage. No problem,
It's 5
mate.
o'clock in the morning here.
Wow. You know what, mate? Me personally, you should have stayed in bed, mate. You should have stayed in bed. You know
I
what I mean?
did. I did. The game kicks off at 3 in the morning here, so I just watch it in bed on the computer.
You're mad, Dean. You're mad, mate.
And it's very disappointing to be watching a game at 3 o'clock in the morning and yet another loss.
Wow. I tell you what, mate, let's be real, right? I mean, you must be brave. You either brave or daft. For me, if I lived in New Zealand, I'll be in bed, mate. I would be watching this because I knew I'd get beat. But still, Dean, welcome to the show, my guy. And it's finished Wolves 2, Newcastle 1, and still no wins this season, right? One of the worst performances I watched this season under this manager. And this Steve Bruce has got 7 wins in the last 35 games. Surely that is a sackable offence. I mean, what's taking
He needs to go. He needs to go. But the problem is, if we get someone else, Mike Ashley still owns the club. They're not spending any money. He's still going to be hamstrung. It may not make a difference, but I'd like Eddie Howe to come in.
Cool. Yeah, fair enough. Everyone's saying Eddie Howe. Some people say AVB, Andres Villas-Boas. People say John Terry, and a few others as well. But on today's game, I mean, what do you make of today's game? 2 poor goals conceded, man. 2 through balls. Poor today. Defending was awful.
No, terrible defending. Yeah. No, it was awful. Especially the second goal when him and he's just turned in midfield, and it was awful.
Shocking.
And then he changes the formation back, and he's just there. It's terrible.
Absolute disgrace, man. Absolute disgrace. I mean, the thing
No,
is, right, look at the tactics. You look at the tactics, right? 5-4-1. We've got no recognised striker in the team.
No, exactly. Yeah, that's right. Where are the goals going to come from?
I'll tell you where the goal's going to come from is nowhere, because you just don't attack. We just do not attack at all whatsoever. And you know what it is, right? If we carries on the way we act in the minute, I'll go for the stats here. This season, 7 wins, 0 wins, 3 draws, 4 losses. The next 4 games we've got, Dean, we've got Spurs at home 2 weeks' time, Palace away, Chelsea at home, Brighton away, Brentford at home, and Arsenal away. You honestly tell us how many games are going to win out of those?
To be fair, Spurs have been a bit average lately, so we might be able to steal a win there, perhaps.
Yeah, then you still got Harry Kane because he's itching to score this season. I was scored in a league game this season, and but it's just ridiculous, man. Spurs are having a good season, lost the last 3 games, but they're going to come to Newcastle thinking, you know what? We're going to keep the fans quiet, and then we're going to beat these. Do you know what I mean? But listen, at the end of the day, right? You only got 2 players going to do it for us, as Callum Wilson, ASM. The rest of them, or maybe Joe Willock, but the rest of them, who is going to win us the game? Because I can't think of one.
Callum Wilson and Willock are both injured, aren't they? And I don't think Callum Wilson will be back by then, will he?
Ridiculous, man. Absolutely ridiculous. Yeah. I'm disgraced. Absolutely horrible, man. But I'll ask this question, right? Can you see Steve Bruce be a manager by the time Spurs come around, or do you think he'll be sacked?
You know what? He will still be manager. I guarantee it. They will not sack him. And he'll say, look, we had some positives out of that game. The usual story. There were some positives out of the game. We scored a goal.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. No, absolutely. He won't get sacked. Guarantee you. And he won't walk.
I'll tell you what, though. He keeps saying he won't walk, but the decision's going to be taken out of his hands soon. I'll tell you something now, right? I don't know where the cut-off point is, but he has to go now, because I'm telling you, we're going to be bottom by the time I go to Italy in November, right? And I'll tell you something, mate. We are a joke of a club. This football club used to be once a one-star club. Not anymore. Not anymore. Because our club is sinking quicker than Titanic. You get more entertainment watching James Bond. You know what I mean? You get more entertaining than that,
I'm actually going to James Bond next week. It's
But,
out at the movies in New Zealand, so I'm going.
wow. Do you know what? You should have gone and watched James Bond and eat, like, to be quite honest, watching this show we performed the day.
I should have.
Listen.
Right.
Is this your first time, Dino? Is this the first time you come on? It is, isn't it?
My first time.
Yeah, come and we chat, yeah?
Yeah. Well, it's the first time I've ever done this ever, so yeah.
Wow. Well done, you. Make sure you come back on
Come on.
again. That's number one. Come back on again. That's number one. And secondly, please do subscribe to my channel as well, mate. Yeah?
Yep, I've done that. And you know what?
Fantastic.
I'm going to go back to sleep now because I'm buggered.
Go on, get yourself away, Dino. Get yourself some sleep, mate. But peace to you, my guy. Up the New Zealanders, up the Kiwis, and take care, my guy.
The Kiwis. Take care.
Yay! Yay! Take care, my guy.
All right.
Love, mad love, mad love, mad love. And last but not least, I've got my guy, Jason. Sorry about that. I just had to get Dean on because from New Zealand, he was fun. And Jason, how are you doing, my guy? You good?
Not anymore, I ain't.
Oh, man. Unbelievable. I mean, well, Jason, we lost 2-1, bro. And I tell you what, mate. I mean, you look at Steve Bruce's record noon, like 7 wins in 35 games. No wins this season. 16 goals conceded, right? Where do you go from here, mate? Where the hell do you go from here?
Where do we go from here? I'm fed up with watching us, to be honest. Just constantly, same old crap every single week. So I'm glad for this. I hate international breaks, but I'm glad to have this international break just so we don't get to watch this shite every single week for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, we've gone in, right? We made predictions sort of thing. I know people say it's going to draw once each, and people are saying that we might just get a win. I've always said that we're going to get beat by 2-1. And I watched that game today, and I'm going to be honest with you, right? I was just so despondent, so bored. I mean, I can't pick out one player today who's been my man of the match today.
No one was man of the match. If anything, it was the Wolves' new striker. Man of the match, definitely for him.
Giran, he was brilliant today. But we made him look good, though. This movement today was absolutely fantastic. I mean, yeah, our defence was poor. The second goal, I think, who got spun in the midfield? Was it Federico Fernandez got spun in the middle?
I can't even remember. I just switched off this whole entire thing. I watched the entire 90, but I just completely switched off because it's just boring to watch us play now.
Yeah. I tell you what, though, I totally agree with you. That sort of thing. And this is the thing, right? I mean, this is the thing. Steve Bruce has come up and said, we got 5 strikers, yeah? We got 5 strikers. We don't need any more. We'll kill them. He didn't even start with one recognised striker. One recognised striker. We are a disgrace. And I don't know where you're going to go from here, man. I mean, 7 wins and 35, not kept a clean sheet since February, right?
We're going down. It's plain and simple. We're going straight down. And no doubt he'll still end up being manager of this club.
Yeah, this is the thing. And he plays a 4-3-3. And then what does he do? He takes off Willock, which is injured, and he brings on Jeff. And then he plays the 5-4-1. Jesus Christ. I mean, that's what got me. The moment we went 1-0 down, he goes straight back to a 5 at the back. Continue attacking. You never know what can happen. Yeah, I totally agree. I've always said, right, if you play 4-3-3 or 4-4-2 and have a go, and then we lose, okay, cool. We tried. I had a go. We might not have won the game. We might have lost the game, but we tried. We had a go. But this manager, hands in his pockets holding the game, right? Looks down, never putting on the players. It is a disgrace, man. I don't know what to say. Get him out tonight. Because I'm telling you now, if he's not acting neat, get him done.
He needs to go now.
Yeah,
now. Man. He needs to be having that phone call right now saying, don't bother coming back because you're sacked.
Yes. I totally agree, man.
A coward. He's clueless.
That.
He's useless. He's a cabbage.
That.
He's an expired vegetable. He's got no tactics, no hope. Just needs to walk away. Fed up with him. I don't want to. I love the club to death, but I don't want to watch the club anymore because of him.
Definitely. I understand your pin. Let me just give you the stats, okay? Steve has just come out and say, I'm going to read this out to you. I'm Daniel. I'm going to do it, Daniel, in a minute when she comes on. Whoever you are in the Premier League, if you haven't won in 7 games, we all know the drill. We all know what comes. It's not easy. It still disappoints you and upsets you. I look at myself straight away. Can we do better? We keep working on it. Working on it?
Working on what exactly?
I said the same.
Working on climbing into a wheelie bin each bloody day, or training 2 days out of 7 whilst he pisses off to Portugal or whatever, when he's supposed to be actually dealing with his own team that he supposedly supports. He just needs to go. The sooner he's gone, the more that'd be a great deal of pressure off of all of us. Yes, Mike Ashley is another one to blame. Lee China's another one to blame. It's Bruce that names the team. It's Bruce that does the tactics. It's Bruce that has his say on the pitch. He needs to go, and that will release a lot of pressure on all of us. He is just depression in itself.
Unbelievable. Oh, it's just sickening, isn't it, man? It's just sickening. We know, I'm not going to ask you the next question. I mean, obviously, it's going to be Eddie Howe. You choose Eddie Howe, wouldn't you? I get a lot of people saying AVB. I get a lot of people saying John Terry. I mean, for me, it has to be Eddie Howe. We get him Joseph as number 2. Get Eddie Howe in, right? Get him in straight away. He got 2 weeks to train these players. Bang. There you go.
For me, I feel another foreign manager would do the job for us. And we want to go along the lines of a younger manager that's passionate. And the only manager that I've seen that's young and quite passionate is Robert Kovac at Monaco. He's quite young. I've seen him in a couple of games. He's very vocal on the touchline. If you're not doing it his way, he's in your face, demanding that you do it his way. I think he might be a decent option for us. If not, Eddie Howe. I mean, it's been reported Eddie Howe is interested in the Newcastle job.
Yeah, man.
Bring him in.
Yeah.
Anyone with a brain, just bring him in, because Bruce hasn't got a brain. You knock on his head and it just echoes.
Yeah, I totally agree. I agree. One last question before I get Daniel in. All right. Do you think Steve Bruce will be manager before Tottenham?
He will. As much as we want him gone now, he will still be manager. He will still be manager at the end of the season. He'll still be manager when we're in the Championship. He'll probably still be manager when we get relegated in the Championship down to League One. We're just constantly on the downfall all the time that he's in charge.
Yeah, well said, well said. I totally agree, sadly, but it is what it is. Listen, Jason, I love your passion, man, but I'm going to let you go because I want to get Daniel in, and I've got loads of comments to read out. Okay, is that all right? And then what I'll do, I'll try to come on and eat. And listen, thanks for coming on, my guy, and I do apologise on your passion as well, and I love passionate people like you, and yeah, but thanks for coming on, my guy.
No worries.
You take care. See you later. And last but not least, I've got Danielle.
Hi, John.
Well, what can I say? It's Wolves 2, Newcastle 1. Before you say anything, I'm going to give you those stats quickly, right? This is Newcastle in the 90 minutes, right? 8 shots attempts, 2 on target, 40% possessions, right? Pass accuracy, 79, 5 fouls, 2 yellow cards, right? And also 7 wins from 35 under Steve Bruce, right? That is shocking, yeah? And if I'll go further, last clean sheet since in February, yeah? And the worst start, right, since 1934, 87 years ago. Daniel, this guy, I nearly said my man there, this guy is breaking all records, right? And it's the record I don't ever want to see ever again. Daniel, tell me your thoughts. Talk to me, man.
I just feel like we're at this kind of breaking point now, aren't we? I feel like we're not even angry anymore. We've just accepted that this is what it's going to be going forward. I'm not a believer that Bruce is going anywhere. I don't feel that he'll leave for obvious reasons. I don't feel like Ashley and Charlie are around to give the decision to sack him. I think they've checked out. They don't care. Even if we were relegated, say January, February, it doesn't matter to Ashley. He thinks he's won his cat case. He could get compensation and sell to us at half the price of the club, sell it to anyone, and walk away with the compensation anyway. So for me, there's no chance of him being sacked because Ashley doesn't care. He has zero interest in our club, and as we've all said before, nobody's seen Charlie in months. So there's just no appetite to sack him at all. I think it's just keeping us ticking over.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's just absolutely disgrace what's going on. I mean, the club, I love Daniel. It's just not the club today. And I tell you what, right, our club is crumbling at an absolute alarming rate. And you know what it is, right? I mean, I look at the comments on NEFC 360, right? And I tell you what, his comments is absolutely spot on. His tweets spot on, by the way. And yeah, on today's game, right? I mean, I can't think of any pluses whatsoever. I can't think of knowing this man on a match. I don't know who's been created. I said about Young Kabadi there. We have not replaced him for 7-8 years. Where's the Young Kabadi or the Chet Coyote that wins the ball, breaks up play? We haven't we?
I can't think of any positives really. None. There is none. I can't think of a man of the match because I absolutely refuse to give it to the goal scorer. I think Jeff Hendrick is the worst footballer I've ever seen. Even Joe Linton had a good game. Joe Linton played all right. But then you're comparing it to the standard of what you think Joe Linton normally plays like. So it's not the same as a regular player. It's devastating to watch, devastating to be part of and to be associated with. Painful, really.
It is painful, isn't it? I want to give you this comment right from Steve Bruce on the press conference. Right, I'm going to read it out, by the way. I said it, Jason. This is a different one. Right, I want to comment on this as well. He said, Steve Bruce on BBC Match of the Day. About Match of the Day, I'm going to read it, by the way. He said, we got back into the game after we scored. We had the big chance in the second half, and unfortunately didn't take it. We were all pleased Raul Jimenez is back. But the second goal was a bit too easy for my liking. He said there about Raul Jimenez, all pleased that he's back. He was back a couple months ago. Why is he picking up Raul Jimenez? He doesn't play for us, man.
I feel like he's doing it on purpose. I feel like he's doing it to cause pain. I think it's to cause anger, to cause frustration, because he knows he's sitting pretty. He knows that for the foreseeable, nobody's going to come along and sack him. So he can pretty much say and do what he likes. I find him abhorrent. I feel like his behaviour is a disgrace. How the Premier League, who apparently have a duty of care to our club, can allow this level of neglect, because that's what it is. The club has been neglected. How they can allow this to happen is a disgrace. However, like I said earlier in the chat, and I don't like saying it, but I'll, expel from the league if that's what you want, because literally this isn't going to go anywhere good. Like, we'll know where this is going, and it's going to be sooner rather than later. Unfortunately, we'll be lucky to go into 2022 still with a chance of survival.
Yeah, I totally agree. And also, just a quick comment on a quick less sort of thing. So I said it to Jason, wherever you are in the Premier League, if you haven't won 7 games, we all know the drill. We all know what comes. It's not easy. It still disappoints you and upsets you. I look at myself straight. Oh, where can we do better? We're working on it. Those last 5 words, we're working on it. It's worse than saying TTP.
Well, he said yesterday, didn't he? He said yesterday about he's about the cat case, about he didn't know anything about it because he's focused on trying to win a game, which is hard enough. For me, I just think, are you joking? Like, the amount of rubbish that comes out of that man's, it actually makes you angry. He's looking at the floor. He's got no kind of interaction with these players, with anything, with anyone really. Sometimes I struggle with kind of what to say because we all know what needs to happen, but nobody's there to push the button. So it feels a bit like we're being left to rot, and that's that.
It's sad, isn't it? It's so sad, Daniel. Do you know what I mean? I'm as a fan. I mean, you're passionate Newcastle fans, yeah? We know each other, like Hughes, Jason, Paul, Peter Proudlock, Baza, and all that sort of thing. Like, you know, Annie, I know Annie's a Newcastle fan, he's a Bristol City fan. You know, he comes on as well. Annie's right, by the way, and we're going to get beat. I was going to get beat. You said we was going to win, but I think you can change your mind. But listen, at the end of the day, I'm so despondent, and we are going to go down. I said it before the season, and if people don't believe what I said, sort of thing, just rewind the thing. I said that. Rewind, I said we're going to go 2-1. Yeah? And I don't know what to say, man. I'm not even going to ask you who's man of the match today. No one ain't man of the match today.
No one. Like, we don't have a man of the match, and I'm certainly not giving it to Jeff Hendrick. Don't like the kid. I think he's, you know, all of them really. As soon as they came out the tunnel, John, at the start, the heads were down straight away. They came out the tunnel with their heads down, and I just thought, yeah, we'll go again. They're not motivated.
No.
You know, maybe you can say Longstaff is his reaction when the goal went in. He was almost in tears with the relief. But there's probably one or two with a bit of passion. We're going to lose Saint in January anyway, so you may as well discount him. And then looking at Everton earlier today, and you just think that could have been us, watching Rafa, watching Andros Townsend, watching, you know, Rondon, and you just think that could have been us in the click of a finger. When's it going to change? When is our luck going to change? When is something going to go our way?
Yeah, man.
I don't know.
I totally agree. Well said, Dan. Before I let you go, right, I know you're quite busy. I know you say Steve Bruce is not going to get sacked, but if he does get the sack, who would you take to replace him?
Depends. If he's been sacked now, then I would take Eddie Howe. He wants to come, so bring him in. If it's a takeover, God forbid, I hate saying that word because I've changed my opinion since we spoke on Thursday about the arbitration. I don't think we're going to win that. But if we do, and we get a new manager as a result of that, then sky's the limit. Bring in Jose, bring in someone who knows how to get rid of the dead wood that's in our dressing room, and let's get back to basics. Let's learn how to pass a ball. Let's learn how to tap in a final ball. Let's learn some tactics. Let's learn about positions and what that means to play in a position. So yeah, I'd say Eddie Howe for now, but I'm not confident, John. I think we're in for the long haul.
Yeah, it's sad, it's painful, but what else can we say? I mean, you look at Cardiff, they're going to sack Mick McCarthy. They lost 3 games straight. They got rid of Chris Hughton. They lost the last 6 out of 7 games, sacked. Mick McCarthy's going to get the sack, yeah? But not our club. They're not going to sack him because you know why? Because Ashley do not care. He does not care.
He thinks he's won his case, John. He thinks he's won the case. He thinks he's going to get compensation. He'll get however much money he gets. He'll sell it to a cheap bidder, someone who probably has less money than he has, and we'll start the whole rigmarole again with someone else if we don't get the Saudi takeover. I don't like saying this. I don't like being negative, but I think we're in the 2nd of October now. It's time to start being a little bit more realistic than, it's only the start of the season. We don't have to worry. Like, I think it's time we all started to have a little bit of reality and a little bit of acceptance as to we are in a hopeless position as a fan base. We can't do anything about it. Nobody's listening. Nobody.
No. One of these days, right, Our fans, this is the thing as well. Our fans are going to snap. Our fans will have to get up and do something about it because, end of the day, we are accepting this. We're just not fighting back. We're not very good at protesting. We're not very good. We talk, but we just don't deliver. We've got too many different groups as well, you know. They should be in one swoop, yeah, and really go for it. If that means having a pitch invasion sort of thing to do this, so be it. We need to let them know. I'm not saying a peaceful pitch invasion, a peaceful one. I don't mean go and beat them up, but go on the pitch and just, you know what I mean, don't you?
The thing is, John, we've got to be really careful now because we know what the Premier League's intentions are for our club. We know they want to expel us from the league. So going on a pitch invasion, doing something like that, we're walking into the hands. We're playing right into what they want us to do. So I would probably say if we did that, we'd get a 25-point deduction. We'd probably get expelled from the league as a result of that anyway, because there's different rules for us and there's different rules for the top six. So we're a little club to them. So we don't go by the rule book. We go by they have their own rules where, you know, they agree what the punishment's going to be. We'll get the books thrown at us because they already know, you know, how much disdain we have for them. So we have to be really careful. I don't know what the answer is, John. I know that something has to change and it has to change now. But I feel a little bit like I said it a few weeks ago. I feel like somebody's holding me back while St James's Park's being burnt to the ground. That's what I feel like. I feel like that's what's happening at the moment, and we can't do anything about it.
Sure. I see your point, Daniel. I think you're absolutely right there. Listen, I'll hand you on to too much far away, and all we could do now is just have to wait and see now. It is sad. I mean, Sunderland got beat by 4-0 today. That put smiles on our face today. But I'm more worried about my club as well. You know, I'm not bothered about Sunderland. I just worried about our club.
We don't want to become like them. We don't want to become a Sunderland, like Sunderland are obsessed with us. We don't want to become obsessed with them. We need to focus on doing something about this mess. But, you know, where do we start? Obviously, it's great news that they've got beat, but I don't think we've got any room to talk in the situation that we're in at the moment. So,
no, I think we're going to win the tape. We're going to win the arbitration as well. We win one of them. We're definitely going to win one of them. Either way, we're going to win the cat case. We win the cat case first, then the takeover will happen. That's my opinion. I'm feeling confident it's going to happen this time. The one big player though, Daniel, is a lass called Fatima, and she's the expert.
Yeah, she's the expert in law. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And not one of us, until the day I mentioned her name, and she is the key player because she knows what's going on in the Middle East. The Premier League do not know naught about Saudis at all, and that's why I think we're going to get the takeover. People are going to be smiling, and that we're going to be happy days. So that's what we need. That takeover, our club is finished. Listen, Daniel, I could chat to you till 7 o'clock and eat you now, and but listen, make sure you come back again on the fans forum on Thursday if you can. And
I will. I might see you on Jason's tonight.
Sure, definitely, no problem. I'll just see you tonight then. And thanks for coming on, babe. And take care.
Bye, everyone. Keep your chins up.
Before you go, I haven't mentioned trust the process today.
I know, probably. Well, to be honest, John, there is no process, is there? There's no process.
No process at all whatsoever. Not even trusting the project. Trusting the project. Listen. Oh, bless. Listen, you get away, and I'll speak to you later.
Okay, see you later. Bye, everyone.
Ta. Big up to Daniel, and she is absolutely amazing. She's the voice of reason on me chat. My gosh, she talks a lot of sense. But listen, I got to go through this comments quickly, by the way, because I've got loads. If I don't read them out, I do apologize, and I'll do the best I can. And it's like questions that come asking questions sort of thing, similar to last, but still peed off about the game of the day. Bruce will be gone soon. Trust us on that. Owen, I'm not bothered who takes all at this point. We need someone with ambition and drive to see us move forward, not backwards, and knows exactly what they're doing. Dillian, sack Bruce, get Eddie Howling now before the international break. It's exactly me point. Bruce will be manager for the Spurs games, and don't get your hopes up. Oh, God. So depressing, man. so depressing. I take over the early answer now. Doesn't matter who's in charge of this football club. We are not going back to where we want to be as a fan base because the blame all lies on Ashley's feet. Anyone wants to come and have this here? Just I sent the link. Click on that. You come on, but you only got another 5 minutes to go. And it makes sense. Newcastle won't do that. I'm just going to go for the comments. Let's all play for, say, Nick DeMarco or Fatima. We'd be better with no manager in the dugout. This is like Billy. I don't think it's a case of the balls. He just doesn't care. Completely and totally apathy. Listen, right? Steve Bruce's press conference there. He's picked up Jimenez, but doesn't give a toss about us. Yeah? Let's be real, right? I think Annie wants to come on. I'll just go to Annie wants to come on as well. Just give us 2 seconds there. Thank you. Just go on there. I think Annie wants to come on as well. I think he wants to talk about Bristol City as well. If he does, cool. And then I don't think it's a case of balls. He doesn't care. Completely telepathy of it. I had 0 hopes. I know Bruce won't survive long. I hope he gets sacked tonight. I mean tonight. Bruce won't be celebrating with us when he gets sacked. He'll cash the $4 million check ASAP. Yeah, he's putting money before glory. I follow his team with the gifts of help, but it's just shocking that most of them just don't give the same energy back. Owen, I totally agree with you. Worse than Premier League history, deserve better. Ryan, thank you very much indeed. I totally agree. One more Dick Fit. Same old shite yet again. It was clear to see it's going to happen this season. In pre-season, such as York match, for example, there are clowns out there and said, don't worry, it's only pre-season. And now, where's all these people come up to us and say, oh, it's only pre-season, it's only pre-season. Yeah, but I want to win those games as well. Let's be real. I'm just going to go over the comments quick left sort of thing. I do. Sorry, I'm not reading the mute off. I've got about 50, 65 on there. And even Ashley, Penfield Boost until we are. And then I'd go to bring Annie in now. Annie, how are you doing, my guy? You good?
I'm very good. Great win.
You won today, didn't you?
Yeah, great win for us. Yeah.
All right. So before we talk about Newcastle, yeah, let's talk about your team. Right, you won by 3 goals to 2. I did say he's going to win, and yeah, how did it go?
Chaotic, erratic, mental, exciting. Win. I'm sure you Newcastle fans would love all of that. But we played exciting football today against a Peterborough team who've only lost 1 game at home so far, and that was against West Brom. So we've done really well to go there and win. So I'm really, really pleased with that because Peterborough are a very good team at home.
Yeah. I said, look, if you look at it, right, your team, I mean, you're better away from home. If you can win your home games, you haven't won since February.
If we can win our home games.
Why can you not win at home? Is it like a confidence thing?
I think once it got over 9, the wins at home the games at home without a win, I think that's when the confidence was knocked, and that's when I think the jitteriness and maybe nervousness of playing at home started. We haven't won at home in 15 games. That's 15 games. That's till the end of December we haven't won a home game. That is not good enough, but our away form at the moment is quite remarkable. I read a stat where I think we were one of the best teams away from home in the country or something. It's utterly remarkable, and yeah, I think if our away form, even if it does dip down a bit, but our home form improves, I think we could be in for a very good season. Not necessarily promotion, but I think top 10 could be realistic. Yeah.
I think Nigel Pearson will turn it around if he can get this home form started, sort of thing. That's the thing. He must be scratching his head saying, why? You do it away, you can't do it at home. But listen, at the end of the day.
On Nigel Pearson as well, by the way. Best of luck to Nigel because he's got COVID. So, yeah, just good luck to Nigel Pearson in his recovery.
Oh, sorry to hear that. So, for wishing speedy recovery for Nigel Pearson, and unless it becomes that very, very soon. And yeah, so on to Newcastle. I don't know if you watched us today. I mean,
No.
you did say we're going to get beat. I said 2-1 all the way, didn't I? I said 2-1. And yeah, so do you think Wolves set to win the game from outside?
I said 3-0. I said 3-0.
You did, yeah.
I didn't really expect Wolves to be so bad at the start of the season, but now they've got 2 wins in a row, and I think they'll be in the middle of the league comfortably. Newcastle, obviously I didn't watch the game, but from what I've been hearing, were utterly hopeless. And when you are completely hopeless in front of goal, and you're conceding 2 goals pretty much every game, you are not going to win. You're not going to win many games this season. And I know still the likes of Burnley, Norwich. I think Southampton haven't won a game yet. The 5 teams who haven't won a game yet this season, I think. Newcastle are one of them. I think if you don't win a game soon, I genuinely do worry for you, because if you're not caught up with the pack by mid-December or late November, it's going to be trouble. It's going to be very, 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 very disastrous.
Yeah, I tell you who we got next. We got Spurs at home, then away to Palace, home to Chelsea, then after Chelsea, away to Brighton, then after Brighton, Brentford at home, and also away after that. In December, knock off 2 home games, Norwich and Burnley. After that, have a look at December fixtures, right? Have a look at it later and see who we got then. Because I'll tell you something, we're not winning one of them. We're not winning one. Not at all. We are in big trouble, Andy. We really, really are.
Wow, that's not good, because if your fixtures don't get any easier and you're already in the relegation zone, yeah, okay, that's not. Oh my God, your fixtures are hard in December.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Just going to read this tweet out as well quickly, All right, and listen to this careful, and all me people in the chat. Newcastle has played an 18th team, 17th, 16th, and 14th place teams in the Premier League, and we're not beating any of them. Steve Bruce is again to tune out the squad. They're underperforming and in real danger of going down. Changes needed and have been for a while. We have not beaten the team 18th, 17th, 16th, and 14th team in the Premier League. And I've just seen that from Mark Douglas. That is very, very worrying. If we can't beat these teams in that positions, how are we going to beat the top side, so mate?
Look, I'm just going to give you an example here quickly. You look at what Burnley did last season. You look at what Brighton did last season. You look at what Newcastle did last season. You didn't lose. I think you lost 1 game at max to teams in the bottom 3 come the end of it. You didn't lose at all. You didn't lose. Yeah, you lost away at Sheffield United, but that's it. If you're not losing any games and you're winning, I don't know, 2 games, and you're not losing many games to the bottom 3, you'll be fine. You'll not be relegated. But on the other hand, if you don't win many games against the bottom 3, trouble. And when the likes of Leeds are winning against Watford, and the likes of Watford are beating Norwich and Villa, yeah, you're gonna have to step up your game, because you're not gonna stay up when other teams are beating each other and you're not beating any of them.
I totally agree. We are in big trouble. And for me, I mean, I'm just despondent as a Newcastle fan. And I've never been so low being a fan. And let's be real, I don't feel confident going into the games anymore. I really don't. I can't see us winning many games. We haven't got a bubble level, Andy, because we got no recognised striker up front. Yeah, Wilson's out. Steve has come out and say that we got 5 strikers on the books already. And now we didn't start with 1 striker up front.
I don't know what I don't know what he was thinking, to be honest, because I think maybe with Bruce's experience, he'd know something about maybe at least bringing a striker in or keeping. I understand keeping Dwight Gale with the injury crisis, but at least play him. Not even playing him, and well, it's not going well at the moment, and pretty much all the Newcastle fans want him to go, and I completely understand why. But first of all, who's going to come in to work with Mike Ashley, especially with the takeover nonsense going on in the background? And then second, who's going to want to inherit this unbalanced squad, which is completely just depleted? Who's gonna want to work under it?
Yeah, that's the thing as well. Me chose to be Eddie Howe, but the thing is, though, he'll come in. I think he'll work with the players that we already got. He'll turn in the better players. I mean, Ryan Fraser, Callum Wilson, yeah, he'll play a different brand of football as well. But my choice would be Eddie Howe, but he's going to get that.
But the thing with Eddie Howe is he does take. I would say he would take time to integrate this style of play he does, and I think it could take up to 10 months, maybe even a year, to really integrate a style of football which is going to work under for Newcastle under Eddie Howe. But I completely understand the fact that you want Eddie Howe right now, but what I would say that is you need a manager short term, and Eddie Howe is a long-term manager, if you get it. He does not do 6 months, he'll keep you up and then he'll go. He doesn't do that. So I think you need to find a manager who isn't Sam Allardyce to come in and fix you for 6 months and then keep you up and then go and then get Eddie Howe.
Fair enough. I see your point, man. I see your point. Yeah, so Sam Allardyce could be then. And just before I let you go, I mean, where are you now in the league, Bristol City?
We are. Let me have a look. We're in 9th.
Go you. I tell you what, though, I hope you do well, mate. I really do. But that's go well. And before I let you go, Annie, just one more question before I let you go. Do you think Stevie's to be manager in Newcastle when Spurs comes around, or do you think he'll be sacked?
He'll be manager. He'll be manager.
He'll be manager.
Unless something happens with the takeover, I think he'll be manager.
Fair enough. Listen, Annie, thanks so much for coming on, my guy. And you going on Jason's channel tonight?
8 o'clock, isn't it? Yeah, I'll be there.
It's 8 o'clock, yeah. Okay, I may go on later on, sort of thing. So, listen, I may catch you on then, my guy. And thanks for coming on, and catch you soon. Take care.
See you, John.
See you later. Take care, my guy. See you later. Yeah, that's my guy, Annie. And also, I should have said to him yesterday, is he okay? Now, he got hacked yesterday as well. And I hope he's okay. And please don't go around trolling, because it's not a nice thing to do. Otherwise, you know what happened. So I've got more comments before I let you go. DJ John Tech, I do apologise. I'll let you read these comments, by the way. Do subscribe to my channel as well. You've already done it. Don't know why people even turn up. They don't serve fans, or because of my Ashley, Charlie, Bruce. And Loosters isn't the word. I totally agree there. The way it's going, it seems like we're back 5 years ago. Yeah, wow. Got 6 strikers. Not all of them started today. Unbelievable. Absolute joke. What's the unpractical thing, Newcastle? Ashley and Bruce. We're going this way. Absolute joke. Fancies to speak louder and louder than words. Eddie Howe all the way. Let's go for this conflict to wrap up. We can smash the windows to St. James's with our force, and it still won't matter to them. They are the most arrogant people I've ever come across in my life. I can confirm that, by the way. Yeah, just going through there. Yeah. Jason, if you're in the chat, what time are you going live tonight? Round, he starts at 8 o'clock, didn't he? 8 o'clock he'll be on. And I'll just go through quickly as well. I've just seen a lad, Richard Thompson now. I missed him, by the way. I've got quite a few chats on here. Yep, there you go, Richard. Please subscribe to my channel, mate. This is your first time, I believe. Over at this shit club, would rather be relegated and not be subject to embarrassment week in, week out. I totally agree. I tell you what, Paul's going to be absolutely furious on this chat soon. It could be tomorrow, it could be Monday, but I think it could be tomorrow there. Yeah, that'd be cool. just go for it quickly at this moment. I got Jimmy as well. So this year, I think we'll be relegated thanks to my Ashley and Steve Bruce. Let's hope the takeover goes through. Jimmy, please do subscribe to my channel if you already have. If you have not done it, I really appreciate that. I've got. I could change that from Trust the Process to Trust the Project. Nah, I'm sticking to Trust the Process. Oh man, sorry everyone, but this team is a load of shit today. I totally agree. I feel sorry for you, poor my guy, having to go all the way there. Wow. Just going to go through this very quickly. Rest in peace, Steve, Mike, trying to destroy and kill the club. It's just so depressing. Wow. And I've got Willie now. We dust ourselves down. I'll go towards go against Stoonton. Steve Bruce. Unbelievable. Over quickly, so I'm not reading. I've got so many. I'm so behind on me chats as well, you know. But I'm definitely going to wrap it up. By the way, okay. I do apologise that we haven't won a day. We were absolutely shite today. Chin, thanks so much indeed, mate. Get yourself to bed, mate. Already sent Dean to bed as well from New Zealand. I've told him don't ever do that again. If you're listening, Dean, do not ever do that again. If you're losing 3-4 in the morning, get yourself to bed, mate. But thanks for coming on, my guy. If I don't do that, then I'm sorry. Just out. Middle home straight. We are joke. Yes, we are. We are give out the chairman and manager that never the players. The straight up do give the players. I'm not pulling that weight. Excuse me. Players are broken a little, mate. Sadly, I don't blame them. It's like working in an office where the boss is a twat of everyone else. You know what? The hits went down when they walk on the pitch. Daniel's so right. Michael, sorry about the late reply, mate. Hi, John. Just got as I was about for the match. Do you know why we went to back five when Hendrick scored? And even when it was like, I feel like, well, you started at 4-3-3, went a goal down, and then all of a sudden, Joe Willett came off with an injury, and he changed it to a back five. Yeah, I don't understand that why. Unbelievable joke. And then I got Hayden being moved from CDM, and it was great last week there. Wow, I tell you what, like I said, mate, it's depressing, absolutely depressing, man. Joke. And then I go, oh, anyway, I'm about to lose messages, but amazing show, mate. Look forward to the next one. That'll be against Spurs. I'll watch along on 2 weeks on Sunday. Yes, I should be there, my guy, and please join us for that. And I'm going to wrap it up, by the way, but please do smash and like, subscribe, and listen. It's been a poor performance today. I'm in past being a Newcastle fan, and I don't ever see performance like ever again. So listen, guys, thanks for joining us. It's been nearly 4 hours, by the way, and you take care, guys. And I should go on Jason's channel underneath. And thanks for coming on. Until then, away the lads. Bruce out tonight.